Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it. So, uh, uh, um, remember I was gonna have Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, the family or Andrade on, but I'm gonna head up to their gym and we're gonna do it that way. But with that said, we got some more interesting news. Jermell Charlo warns Terence Crawford, Euphorbio Dave, Ashura Ken Pachi, what's going on? Jay Gadget, Jay, John J. Doe, MP WTF, Kenneth Pinkney, Dion Winchester, Jet Ski Deuce Deuce, EJ, Nitty J, CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building, MP WTF, Boston News DC, Free Kodak 954, what's good with you? Crypto Gregory World, what's going on? Mr. Blue, Cookie Monster, Antone Wright, what's good with you, great brother? They let you comment in the chat, huh? Shogun 76, Drip from the Natty, Drip from the Deo, Adrian Dones, AJ64, EJ, Will North America Group, Boxing News DC, Meet the Kindles. On twos, AJ Lewis, Dub Neville, Salgado Andy, Nicholas Simmons, Demetrius Hogg, Anthony Williams, what's going on? Gabe Moore, my brother, Cole Elder Doug, Julian Lettisma, Matt Davis Drums, Demetrius Hall, Jesse R, Light Skin Business, John Merriweather, Eric Howard, Black Attack, Fabian Terry, Orthodox 706, Johnny True Blue Staley, Cortez Bowles, what's good with you? Kashane C, Crucial Conscious, my brother. Where you been at, Crucial Conscious? Yeah, let's get into this, right? So I need y'all to smash that like button. We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes. Euphorbio Day, my brother. Yes, sir. Let's get it, and let's get it some more. Hakeem Let Go, what's going on with you? So yeah, check this out, right? So obviously Jermell Charlo, he was asked about Check Hook, what's going on? The Don, Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So Jermell Charlo, he did an interview. Thomas Mullen, Brandon Betticourt, what's going on? He talked about the fight with Terence Crawford, saying he would want to go up and fight him, right? FBA 7B1, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. So Terence Crawford, he was asked about Terence Crawford's statements about going to 154 and fighting Jermell Charlo, right? Or at least fighting the winner of Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano, undisputed match that's going to be scheduled to take place May 14th. It's looked like it's going to be in Los Angeles, California. Sheena, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Mike Harris, John Page, what's going on, great brother? My brother Batman in the building. DeAndre Smith, what's going on? 215 Philly. Janesco Flores. Max Caesar, what's good with you, great brother? I'm doing good, Jalen. L Harper Reptile, Big Homie Cool, what's going on? L Review, what's going on? Will North America Group dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. North America Group dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Said, man, what fam? You going to the gym for the interview? Man, work. Blue working hard, people. Don't let him outwork us. Do work. Let the video do work. Like the video. God bless the family, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Big Homie Coop, what's going on? Kenneth Muhammad, what's going on? 619 Bolus. Mo Pressure, what's going on? Mark Wonderlick. Marco Gotovo, what's going on? Hey, bro, yeah, I'm going out there to the gym, man. I'm going to go to the gym. $5, what's going on? Kenneth Muhammad, what's going on? So, yeah, so now, no one J Pity City, my brother. So now, check it out, right? Jermell Charlo tells Terence Crawford, man, listen, this ain't your lane, young man. This ain't your speed, young man. Stay in your lane. So I could come through doing 100 and change. Rico McCall, what's going on? Macados, Mac of the South, what's going on? He tells Terence Crawford, this ain't your speed, young man. Stay in your lane. So I could come through doing 100 and change. Luis Rivera, what's going on? That's what he told Bud Crawford. Stay in your lane, or you're going to be seeing stars. Right? Only thing you're going to be if you mess with me, you're going to be looking at the inside of your eyelids, is what he told Terence Crawford. What y'all think about that? He said, now, here's the thing now, Adrian Vett, what's going on? Here's a little bit of the part that I got a little bit confused, because I'm like, man, when he said, man, he better go ahead and fight Errol. So I'm like, See, you could take, people going to take that a few different ways. Jay, what's going on? New Jersey, Macadon 1, what's going on? See, people going to take it a few ways, right? They're going to try to make it he downplaying Errol. You understand? We already know that's coming because people want to see Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo fight. So they're going to try to take it. Jaquita Moore, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? They're going to try to take it like, oh, he downplaying Errol. He said, you better go stick to Errol because I'm going to do it. You understand? Big C seeing what's going on. This is how it was already presented to me. V-Rock, what's going on? Presidential Mike, what's going on? People was already tumming, right? Dub _ right side, what's going on? People was already coming like, Blue, see what he said about Errol? Bro, that's not how. I understand that people going to take it that way, but that's not what he meant. He didn't mean, he said, you better off sticking with Errol because I'm going to knock you out, right? But he didn't mean it. Miss Aisha, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? But I understand, people want to, they want to stir up a little, get the big spoon and get one of these going. Salute to my brother Keon, everything boxing and sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, everything boxing and sports. 215 Philly, the real T-Shell. Real T-Shell, where you been at, bro? No love for your boy Blue? Keon, drop the link in the chat, great brother. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, everything boxing and sports. Fly High 89, what's going on? So, with that said, stylistically, right? This is a good fight. You understand? Now, I do think that Jermell Charlo is a little too big for Terence Crawford, right? Coming out the gates. You coming out the gates and going right, your boy, what's going on? You coming out the gates and going right into Jermell Charlo fight? I don't know, man. That's like, doing bullfighting. You never did it before. Your first time, you go in there with the bull, they got a percentage of 90%. M. Scott, what's going on? He going to get you. He going to get you. Check Hook, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So we know at some point in time, Jermell going to get you. He going to clip you. He going to clip you. You understand? Ravarius Jones, what's going on? Jermell got a lot of power, and he's technically sound and skilled. Las Vegas Leon, my brother, what's good with you, great brother? How you feeling, great brother? He said, I see my boy Charlo KO, but yeah, man. Adam Quinos, what's going on? Jermell is a. See, if Jermell just had power, okay. For instance, great big men normally beat great little men. That's just the way the sport of boxing works. Trey Dennis, what's going on? Phrase for life, what's going on? Poe Porter, my brother, what's going on? That's just the way the sport of boxing operates, right? They great big men, 9 times out of 10, they beat great little men. You understand? That's the reason why it's weight classes for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? And so with that said, Jermell Charlo is not just a big guy who can punch. See, if Jermell Charlo, King Stubbs, what's going on? Frank from the land, what's going on? Johnny Allison, what's going on? If Jermell Charlo was just a guy who was a great big man who could punch, and wasn't versatile, couldn't move, then I'm saying, man, Terence Crawford, go ahead and get that strap. Robert Singleton, what's going on? Go ahead and get that strap. Go get that strap up off his waist. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the case. Jermell Charlo can box. He can move. Robert Singleton, what's going on? Giovanni Walker, what's going on? Romanique Marty, what's going on? Mobtown Slim, my brother. What's up, man? No love for your boy Blue? Huh? How come we got 400 people and 150 likes? Boss Red 357, what's going on, great brother? Marissa Aiken, peace of blessing, Queen. Where you been at? She said, I'm back. Salute, Blue. Where you been at? Huh? More importantly is where you been at. So we got 400 people and we got 150 likes? Really? That's how we operate with your boy Blue? Get the likes up. No love? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up. Manuel Pettigrew, what's going on? It's free. So the thing is, when you got a great big man, normally if the great big man is just a power puncher, I'm saying Terence Crawford got this. But you're dealing with a skilled great big man. KB, what's going on? And Jermell Charlo is great. Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Jermell Charlo is not just a big man this dude is a great big man. He done Junior Coolton 86. What's going on? On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr. Said working to become an RN. Okay, blessings to you, Queen. Blessings to you. Whole Hustle, what's going on? Whole and Hustle, what's going on? Blessings to you, Queen. That's a gift. Real T Shells, brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue in the super chat. Charles is another athlete that can box. He's an athlete that can box. That's dangerous for Bud. Hit the like button. That's what I'm saying, the Real T Shells. It's one thing, right? Hakeem Lecco, what's going on? It's one Chantel Hill, what's going on? It's one thing if he was just a guy that was a big guy that just could punch. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the case, right? Lucky Charm Cookies, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Deadshot 81, what's going on? That's not the case here. Presidential Mike, what's going on? This dude got skills. He's technically sound. He catches punches. He can move his head. He can move his feet, as we saw when he fought Jason Rosario, right? He was moving his feet. He was changing levels on him. What's up? No, they just came in. So he would remember when he fought Jason Rosario, straddling the ropes, right? He said, "Yeah, LOL, you dodging my boy Bud. You dealing with all skilled, mentally and physically sound boxer. You comparing big and small. Yeah, LOL, you dogging my boy Bud. You dealing with a skilled man. Hold on. Here we go, man. Here we go. Queen. And I'm assuming you're a queen because your profile picture is a queen and your name is Lucky Charm Cookies. So I'm hoping that's a queen. Said, yeah, LOL, you dogging my boy Blue. You dogging my boy Bud. You're dealing with a skilled, mentally and physically sound boxer. You're comparing big and small. LOL. What? I don't know. First of all, I don't know what's funny. Lead by example. What's going on? Nagaro, what's going on? Burgess Meredith, what's going on? First of all, I don't understand what's funny about it. S. Money, brother in Super Chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Blue, what's up? Talking that boxing with one of the best. Salute to you, great brother. Salute to you. How you feeling? Tony Johnson, what's going on? Giovanni Walker, brother in Super Chat. My daily refresher also hit the like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, great brother. She said, how about Floyd Jr. think his defense is good enough? You comparing Terence Crawford's defense to Floyd's? Golden Points TV, P. Ali, what's going on? I'm confused. Ellis Johnson, what's going on? How you comparing Walter Trey? What's going on? Hope now, my brother. How you comparing his defense to Floyd? Yo, Vu, what's going on? What's funny is you're looking at size from what I'm hearing. I shouldn't be? Queen, I shouldn't be? I'm supposed to. Chris Ray, what's going on? You're supposed to look at size. There's weight classes for a reason. Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? Daryl Benefield, what's going on? So you telling me because Terence Crawford is skilled, so you think Terence Crawford is going to go up to, let's say 168 and he's just going to beat the 168 pounders because he's skilled? Stay Ready Boxing TV. My brother, go subscribe to my brother, Stay Ready Boxing TV. There's weight classes for a reason. And you never heard, if you're a fan of the sport of boxing, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. You should, but what about the skills and versatility and asking? Okay, did you listen to what I said, Queen? Well, let's deal with facts over feelings here. Fight for life. What's going on? Let's deal with facts over feelings here. Did I not say that if Terence Crawford was just fighting a big man with just power, his skills would be enough to beat the big man because the big man is one-dimensional, right? That's what I said, Queen. I said, Stephen Elder Max, see me grow. What's going on? I said, right? I said, Terence Crawford, if he was dealing with a big man who wasn't skilled and just had power, then it would be a different story. I would say Terence Crawford, go up there and get that strap. Steve Cooley, what's going on? Darius Ewan, what's going on? But I said that's not the case. He's dealing with a skilled big man. So once you're fighting a great big man beats a great little man. I didn't say lead by example. What's going on? I never said that a good or okay big man was fighting a good little man. I said when you have I'm using size because I'm saying a great big man beats a great little man 9 times out of 10. Lamar Lemons, what's going on? So that's why size matters, because the skill department evened out. Jay Gibson, Big Bang Theory, what's going on? V Rock, what's going on? James, what's going on? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Lamar Lemons, what's going on? That's a big difference. Alvin Jose Bosa, what's going on? Mario Murray, what's going on? Tiana Scott, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? She said, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Karan Tucker, what's going on? He's not going up in weight to challenge a good fighter. I said Jermell Charlo is a great fighter. Jermell Charlo showed you so many different facets to his game. Nico McClain, Chris Brooks, DP Rocco, what's going on? This is no slight to the great Ronnie Shields, Pool County Boxing, what's going on? But when you seen Jermell Charlo get with the brother, my brother, Derrick James, you seen that toolbox done popped out on us, and this dude Jermell Charlo, right? Jermell Charlo is showing us so many different facets of his game. You can't let up 1 second because the dude don't make many mistakes. That's number one. Number two, the dude has shown us that he can bang, right? He's shown us that he can be versatile. We already knew before he even got with Derrick James that he was a good boxer. We already knew that part. DP Rocker, pull counter boxing. Go squat and brother, pull counter boxing. We already knew he was a good boxer. He was seen and viewed as the better pure boxer. Jermell Charlo was the puncher, the banger. You understand what I'm saying? So he was the banger. Jermell was the puncher. I mean, the pure boxer. Then Jermell got with Derrick James. And then he done showed you he could be the puncher and the boxer. And he's showing you that it don't matter. You could be up on the scorecards and you're still in trouble. If you don't stay disciplined with Jermell Charlo for 12 rounds, you're in trouble. Tony Harrison has shown us this. You understand? Jason Rosario, look at the way he boxed Tony Harrison. Look at the way he boxed Jason Rosario. Look at the way he boxed Austin Trout. 3 different boxers. Johnny Allison. Now, I'm not saying that. I think it's still a good chance Terence Crawford going to win the fight because I'm just that high on Terence Crawford's skill set. I'm that very high on Terence Crawford's skill set that I think that if anybody could pull this off, it could be Terence Crawford. If anybody, because Terence Crawford has extremely long arms and a very high ring IQ, and he has power in both hands. But the problem when I look at, so I think that those are, Terence Crawford is not your average guy. Terence Crawford is great. Terence Crawford is great. So when I look at it, Jovan Pfeiffer, what's going on? So when I look at this, I say to myself, well, Terence Crawford, if anybody is going to come from welterweight outside of Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is never going to fight Jermell Charlo. So if anybody's going to come from that welterweight division, not named Jerron Boots Ennis, because he's a different story, because he's just as big as Jermell. He's not as big, but he's just as big, and he's just as long, and he's skilled. So if anybody could do it, it's Terence Crawford. But what my problem is, Boss Red 357, brother super chat, basically Blue is saying you can't take a Floyd Mayweather Jr. and put him in the ring with Roy Jones. It won't go well for Floyd. Hey, bro, that ain't gonna bowl well for Floyd. Joe 415, what's going on? And I'm Darius Ewing, what's going on? Manny Face Publishing, what's going on? Shane Benjamin, what's going on? I'm a huge Floyd Mayweather fan. Y'all already know that. I believe in Floyd Mayweather's skill set. LaFell Tyler Jr., what's going on? I have very rarely, or if ever, picked against Floyd Mayweather or think that anybody can pick him unless it's a fantasy matchup. You understand? If it's a fan, lead by example, what's going on? Brady B, check the time, what's going on? If there's a fantasy matchup, G Breeze, what's going on? And you say, oh, Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather versus Tommy Hearns, Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Robinson, then I may say, all right, let me see. I might pick this guy, I might pick that guy. But I don't pick against Floyd Mayweather. Bruce, what's going on? Wendell Jackson, Damaris King. You understand what I'm saying? DQ, what's going on? I don't pick against Floyd Mayweather. Not in the business of doing so. But if you're telling me Floyd Mayweather going to get in there with Roy Jones Jr., I'm not even going to second guess it. I got Roy Jones. Show your boxing IQ. Fabian Terry, what's going on? I got Roy Jones. It's just too big. The skills even out. Now what's the difference? The difference is size. Natural physical attributes. You understand what I'm saying? So now size is the difference because they both skilled. Now I think Floyd is more skilled than Roy Jones, but Roy Jones is much more of a gifted athlete than Floyd. And now you factor in he is skilled and he's very big. It's over. How can Floyd Mayweather offset that? He can't. So that's what I'm saying. Slim Reaper, what's going on? When you got Terence Crawford, and we got 660 people, and we got 350 likes. That's 300 people moonlighting. I could count, right? If I got 350 likes and I got 660 people, well, and there's 300 people moonlighting. Hope now, what's going on? Julius Thomas, Rico McCall, what's going on? Lionheart TV, what's going on? So I need y'all to smash the like button. It's free. Keep up the pace. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Let's get them likes all the way up. Let's work, people. PJ Colazzo, Cassandra, peace and blessings, Queen. My brother Kenneth Bussin move in the building. Kenneth, you already know what to do, great brother. Put that information to your establishment in the chat, great brother. Osman May, what's going on? Devontae Richardson, my brother, what's going on? Dean Winchester, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? I'm saying a great big man beats a great little man. It just happens that way. So when you look at Terence Crawford, Lamarcus Robinson, VT19, what's going on? Terence Crawford, Jermell Charlo. What advantages do Terence Crawford have over Jermell Charlo? Benjamin Newsom, what's going on? That's not money, my brother. What advantages does he have over Jermell Charlo? Gazelle Ray, what's going on? Raven Big Trust, what's going on? He said Tank the best fighter in the game today. Slick Munda Tracks, what's going on? Trey Dub 2234, what's going on? Scott Gonzalez, Darius Ewan, what's going on? You could say Tank is the best. Tank, but he got to show it still. I believe in Tank's skill set. Freddie Frazier, what's going on? I don't think Tank has many weaknesses, but we got to see him against the best. You understand what I'm saying? You got to see him. Yeah, Jalen, I'm going to go up to the gym next week. Go support my brother Kenneth Buster Move, 725. Let me put it on the screen real quick. Oh, where it go? 725 Caddy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland, 2744 Martinis. The food good and the drinks are even better. Go support my brother Kenneth Buster Move, man. Go support my brother Kenneth Buster Move. You in that DMV area, or even if you're not, you venture in the DMV area, go support my brother Kenneth Buster Moves, man. DJ Schultz, what's going on? Memphis, Maine, what's going on? And happy born day to you, great brother. Salute to you. It's my brother. It was his born day, Kenneth Buster Move, man. Happy born day, great brother. So you see Floyd beating Roy at 168? Absolutely not. I don't see Floyd beating Roy at 160 or at 154. He can't beat Roy Jones Jr. Unless Roy Jones Jr. was physically his size. That's it. Other than that, ain't no competing. Floyd can't compete, especially Roy in his prime. It's just not going to work. Shoulder roll, hand speed, it ain't none of that happening. Ronnie McNeil, what's going on? Darius 25, what's going on? Lou Hayden, my brother, pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute, great brother. So yeah, I just can't see, he just can't. Roy is just he's too great of an athlete, man. Just too great of an athlete, man. You understand what I'm saying? No doubt, Kenneth. Salute to you, great brother. Happy born day. And get the likes up, man. Y'all see, they just dropped 100 people off. We just had 660 people. Now we have 560. Get the likes up, people. Philip P. Flame Walden, what's going on? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? So now, what advantages do Terence Crawford have over Jermell Charlo? Jermell Charlo is 6 feet tall. Terence Crawford is 6'5'8". Jermell Charlo have a 74-inch arm reach. Terence Crawford, his advantage is arm reach. He got a 74-inch arm reach. Thomas Faber, what's going on? Eric Figueroa, what's going on? That's his advantage at welterweight. But he don't have that advantage over Jermell Charlo. Son of G, what's going on? Gorilla Mac, what's going on? That don't exist, okay? Now, cool. Terence Crawford got power. Do he got more power than Jermell Charlo? No. So what advantages do he have over Jermell Charlo? And I'm not saying skillfully he can't find a way to win, because I believe he can. But, I mean, the chances of him winning have disintegrated. Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Jason Howes, what's going on? You understand? Not disintegrated, but it dwindled, okay? It dropped. You understand what I'm saying? He has Mo Price. What's going on? He has no advantages over Jermell Charlo. None. There's no advantages. He don't have a power advantage. He now have a skill advantage. He don't have arm reach advantage. He doesn't have an advantage over Jermell Charlo. Larry Phillips, what's going on? Thomas John, what's going on? He said Jermell Charlo has more power than Bud. Of course, he's a much bigger fighter. Thomas John, what's going on? So Terence Crawford is doing it at 135, 140, 47, right? Jermell Charlo is doing it to Jason Rosario when he fought J-Rock, I told everybody at the arena, I saw Jason Rosario, right? Monica, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I saw Jason Rosario at the hotel. Asked my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversations. Asked anybody that was there, right? I said, Elbow, what's going on? I said, yo, I just saw Jason Rosario. That dude is huge. It was the day of the fight. He had started rehydrating, right? I said, the dude is huge. Ask Fred, my brother Barbershop. Ask everybody that was there. Sam Watson, salute to brother Sam Watson. I said, man, I just seen Jason Rosario. That dude is huge, man. Sweeter Nicks, what's going on? I told Fred, I said, Fred, J-Rock going to have to be on his P's and Q's, man. This dude is huge, bro. Nutrition is life. What's going on? Swervy is the old PGH 412. What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? And we saw the outcome of that fight. Crisco 713, the Clark. What's going on? You saw the outcome of that fight, right? He stopped Julian J. Rod Williams. J. Rod Williams is bigger, much bigger than Terence Crawford. He's at like 5'10" himself, 5'10", 5'11", with a like 73-inch arm reach himself. Jason Rosario is much bigger than him. You saw what Jermell Charlo did to Jason Rosario? Craig Barry, what's going on? Percy Moore, my brother in the super chat, he said, pop it in for a sec. Blue, respect. King, salute to you, great brother. Respect to you and what you do. And I appreciate you, everything you're doing on that front line for us, man. He said that's Jamal that beat J-Rod, not Mel. Jay, you didn't listen to what I just said. Cedric Gales, what's going on? Hamilton Steel One, what's going on? You didn't listen to what I just said, great brother. Not for a second. Did you listen to what I just said? Ronaldo Mitchell, Quentin Evans, what's going on? Felix Mays, what's going on? You didn't listen to what I just said at all whatsoever, huh? My brother Jay. I said that Jason Rosario beat Julian J. Rock Williams. I didn't say nothing about Jamal Charlo. I said that J. Rock Williams lost to Jason Rosario. When we was in Philly at the fight, Bernard Crawford, what's going on? When we was in Philly at the fight, I saw Jason Rosario the day of the fight. He was enormous. Darian Garcia, Aubrey Hollins, what's going on? He was enormous, and I told everybody there, Miss Sexy, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I see you changed your icon pic. What you hiding from? Mr. Simon, what's going on? What you hiding from? Put that good old icon pic back up. Put it back. Jane Doe, what's going on? Day New, what's going on? So I saw Jason Rosario, right? And when I saw Jason Rosario, I'm like, man, this dude is huge. I said, J-Rock, Samantha Martinez, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Papa Bates, what's going on, my great brother? Salute to Houston, Texas. Junior from 919, what's going on? MCD 03, what's going on? So I said, Boston Boy Nation, what's going on, great brother? Bashar Stuck, G. Jones, my brother, Jay Ketchup. Jay Ketchup, where you been at? Jay Ketchup, bro. Where you been at, bro? Well, how come I ain't see you in a month of days, great brother? Dr. Pablo Slab, what's going on? Yeah, Miss Sexy, put it back. Put it back. So, Jay Ketchup, where you been at, brother? Come on, brother. No love for your boy Blue? Where you been at, great brother? You been playing hooky from your boy Blue. Latifah Dean Bird. Peace and blessings, Queen. Jeff Story, what's going on? He said, oh, I'm opening up a restaurant. So I need to get an invite then. You dig? Jay Ketchup? I need that invite, great brother. Self-made mafia family, what's going on? And blessings to you on your establishment. But I need that invite, all right? Your boy Blue eats too. Busy TV, Lil Bounce Bright, what's going on? King Judah, brother Super Chat, salute. Saw your video earlier. The fact is, Bud fans aren't satisfied with anything but seeing him fight. I bet any amount he fights next. He need not to. Ned Bennett, what's going on? Cedric Bowles, what's going on? Gales, what's going on? He need not to. So here's the thing, right? Salute to my brother King Judah. St. Louis Mick, my brother, what's going on? All right, Jay Ketchup, I'm holding you to that. Inbox me on Instagram, great brother. Give me that info so I can support your establishment. Slim Reaper, what's going on? And give me the name of the restaurant, where it's at, bro, so we can promote that. So get them likes up, man. We got 500 likes. We should have 700. So now check this out, right? Look what Jermell Charlo did to Jason Rosario, right? Put him in a blender. Mark Miller, what's going on? He moved around. He straddled the ropes. He gave him different looks. He changed the levels on him. Pop, pop. Up, top, down. Boom, boom. Right? Changed levels on Jason. Changed the picture on him. Rick TV, Tavion Parrish, what's going on? Big Fact, No Cap, what's going on? E2G Performance, what's going on? Changed levels on him, right? Bum, bum. Head, body, head, right? You understand what I'm saying? Hooks, moving around, giving them different looks. In the center of the ring, flat-footed, straddling the ropes, right? Giving them all different types of looks. Jay Lettersmon, what's going on? And then what he do? Stopped him with a body punch. Boop, boop. And go back and look at my commentary, right? Nathan Beckham, what's going on? Boss Red 357, man. Don't listen, bro. And don't tell me nothing but a word, brother. Let me know when. Link Mob, what's going on? So he changed levels on him. Bum, bum. And then stopped him with a punch to the body. Boop, boop. Hey, bro, if y'all didn't understand what you saw, Christopher Jones, what's going on? And Cav, what's going on? Now, look what I said. Michael Broadway, what's going on? Big CC, what's going on? I said this, right? Now, if you go back and look at my commentary when I did the fight, Jay Rodriguez, what's going on? I said this, right? Now, here we go. Now we're going to discredit Jason Rosario. Why are we discrediting Jason Rosario? Isidro Lada, what's going on? There was people, Billy Ray 5417, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? There was people, Larry Phillips, what's going on, that picked Jermell Charlo to lose the fight. They thought Jermell Charlo was going to get knocked out. Ronald Santos, what's going on? Now we're going to say that Jason Rosario ain't good? Nah, Jason Rosario, man, he became a bum. What? Oh, come on, man. Stop doing that, man. Macadon 1, what's going on? That I don't like that, man. So now we want to downplay Jason Rosario to downplay Jermell Charlo's victory. Why? For what? It was a good victory. He came in the best shape of his life into that fight with Jermell Charlo. No Bad Vibes 7. My brother Super Chat just came to salute you in case you because you're a real one. He said, I don't watch many of the other boxing channels on YouTube. Respect, blue, #family. We family 1,000%, great brother. And where you been at? No Bad Vibes. Don't think I ain't noticed you ain't been in here for a while. Dylan Anash, what's going on? And Saad, what's going on? Jaden Bernie, what's going on? So why are we going to take away from Jermell Charlo victory over Jason Rosario? No, Jason Rosario came in shape. Victor Nines, what's going on? I refuse to believe that. He was motivated. He came in shape. Again, that's not Jermell Charlo's fault. The biggest fight of his career was the Jermell Charlo fight. See, we saw you coming after you beat Julian J. Rock Williams, just like we saw Andy Ruiz coming after he beat Anthony Joshua the first time. It's just like I told y'all. The element of surprise was gone. It's up to you. It's up to you. My G, Eminem Smoke, what's going on? No bad vibe. Okay. Blessings to you in school and working, great brother. But don't think I ain't noticed you wasn't here. Paul Counterbox, what's going on? So don't think that for a second the element of surprise didn't play a part. We after the J-Rock fight, right? Now we saw you coming. Just like Andy Ruiz, I told you guys over and over, the biggest fight in Andy Ruiz's career was not the first fight with Anthony Joshua. The biggest fight in Andy Ruiz's career was the second fight because the element of surprise was no longer. Thomas Favor, what's going on? Everybody saw what you could do on the grandest stage. Now you got to duplicate it and show us that you belong to be here. And you got to show us now it wasn't an anomaly. See, Jermell Charlo been here before. You understand what I'm saying? Now you got to show us it wasn't a fluke. And you get in there and you wet the bed. That's not on Jermell Charlo or Anthony Joshua. That you had the responsibility, Young Zeus 19, what's going on, to show the world that you deserve to be there, and he didn't do it. You didn't do it. Cincy 513 for life. What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? How Denzel Washington said, and you can't do it. Stash Old Main, what's going on? Bullet Gibson, what's going on? Azel Ray, have a great night, great brother. Texas Bulldog Boston, what's going on? So that's what happened. You can't do it. That ain't Jermell Charlo's fault. You got on that big stage. Ha ha. He gave you a bite. You couldn't prepare for it. Mangus Allen, what's going on? See, Jermell Charlo was a better boxer than people thought. See, this is what happened. Buki Brown, what's going on? Remember this now. People were saying Jermell Charlo flat-footed. That plays right into the hands of Jason Rosario. Barbara Edwards, Scissorhands, 916. What's going on? Right? Jermell Charlo's flat-footed. That's going to play right into the hands of Jason Rosario. He's going to play right into his hand. That he's big, he's strong, he got power. He going Billy Ray 5417. What's going on? He going to get Jermell Charlo. Remember that now. Young King Company, what's going on? Charlie Edwards, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? And so he got in that ring, believing the hype. Lionheart, what's going on? That Jermell Charlo is flat-footed. Jimmy Bernard, what's going on? And when he got in that ring and Jermell Charlo was moving, you could see the light bulb over his head. Uh-oh. Freak Man, what's going on? Sweeter Nicks, what's going on? Steven Taylor, what's going on? You can see the light bulb on the head. Huh? Which way did they go? Which way did they go? He didn't know what to do with Jermell Charlo. The Rise podcast. What's going on? Because he believed the hype. Jermell Charlo can't move. Stories Invader 702. Where you been at, bro? Brian Cole, what's going on? He believed the hype. Ned Bennett, what's going on? A Brown, what's going on? And so when Jermell Charlo was moving, he had no answer for it. Jermell Charlo changed levels on him, took his power. He caught Jermell Charlo a couple of times, and Jermell took his power. Jay Jackson, what's going on? Salute to you, Jay Jackson. Appreciate you. You understand what I'm saying? So he took the punching power, and Jason Rosario, he couldn't take it back, and he lost. Chris Henry, what's going on? And he lost. Jermell Charlo was moving. They didn't expect that. He was changing levels on him. Boop, boop, straddling the ropes, giving him different looks, moving his head, keeping his head off the line. They was used to Jermell Charlo that fight like this and do this. Bang, bang, right? Jermell Charlo, when he fight Tony Harrison, right? See, this is what happens. You didn't give Tony Harrison enough credit. So when Jermell Charlo fight like this, right? And you see Tony Harrison moving around and jabbing, and that's because what I told y'all before, Tony Harrison is arguably the best pure boxer at 154. Kawhi Elliott, what's going on? And people don't give Tony Harrison, Tony Krakos, what's going on, enough credit. Trey Boy 89, what's going on? Play you, what's going on? That's the problem. So people tell, hey, you see what Tony Harrison was able to do. Tony Harrison is a great pure boxer. That dude could move. He's graceful in the ring. He got a beautiful jab. He's very skilled. And he's very rangy. His arms is like a 75, 76-inch arm reach at 6'1". So you thought that Jermell can't move because you went off of that. But when you got in there and you saw Jermell moving, things changed. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to take into consideration, give this man Jermell Charlo props. The dude can switch it up. The dude can switch it up. He got the ability to be versatile if he need to. He can move in the ring, which means to me, it's going to be hard for Terence Crawford to stay away from him. See, his feet are quicker than you think. And you cannot make a mistake. Joe Irvin, what's going on? You absolutely cannot make a mistake against the brother. Bruce said, great. Yeah, he's great. Yes, he's great. For this era, he's great. What's your definition of great? He's great. He's going to go down in the Hall of Fame. He's a two-time champion. His loss to Tony Harrison, he got it back. He got his get back. His draw with Brian Castano, I'm telling you, he's going to get his get back. And I don't want to hear people come into, oh, man, well, Brian Castano really, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Because everybody's, hey, he lost to Brian Castano. So I ain't trying to hear, oh, Brian Castano ain't this and that. I ain't trying to hear none. I'm not trying to hear it, son. King Judah, brother in Super Chat, people sleeping on Charlo, but he would be the most powerful and best overall fighter Bud has ever faced, in my opinion. And another thing, King Judah, I looked at the pressure that Terence Crawford was dealing with Sean Porter. And I'm like, now, swab out Sean Porter and insert Jermell Charlo. Bigger, stronger, more. Jermell Charlo is more skilled, more technically sound than Sean Porter. More power, way more power than Sean Porter. He's a better skilled boxer than Sean Porter. He delivers his punches better. They're straighter. So imagine Jermell Charlo pressing Terence Crawford. If Sean Porter buzzed him, imagine what Jermell Charlo can do. So that's what I'm saying. Christopher Cooper, brother in Super Chat, yo, Blue, just turned 30. Is it too late for me to box? I can fight, but actually boxing is different beast. Hey, yeah, you just got to switch the mindset. 30 ain't too late, brother. Ain't nothing. Ain't never too late. George Foreman became a champion at 45. So at the very least, you got 15 years. George Foreman became a champion at 45. So as long as you committed to it, you could do anything you put your mind to, but you got to be committed to it. You got to be fully committed to it. And happy born day to you, brother. But and you got to separate the streets from the ring. It's two different things. It's a controlled atmosphere. That's completely different. So you got to understand you're dealing in a controlled atmosphere. Adrenaline, Deontay Mosley, what's going on? It's very hard. Okay, Jay Ketchup. It's very hard. Frank Main, what's going on? Esco 911X, what's going on? See, That's why when you see people, Mike the Champ Matthews, what's going on? When people think they could fight on the streets, tree and state of mind, what's going on? And then you put them in that ultimate truth serum we call the squared circle, the boxing ring. Ain't no wrestling, as they say. Ain't no foot move, ain't no foot kicking, ain't none of that. It's a controlled atmosphere. And it's a truth serum because it's going to tell you a lot about yourself. When you start to fatigue, that square circle going to tell you a lot about yourself. That's why people are, hey, Blue, you going to box? Brother, I'm on the wrong side of 40. And I can't keep up with Floyd Mayweather. I ain't live in the boxing gym like Floyd Mayweather and all that. No, bro. No, sir. You ain't going to get me in there and have me a meme looking like Bermain Stavern. Chris Henry, brother in Super Chat, much love to you, brother. But it's the ultimate truth serum. And if you believe that you committed to it and understand and give yourself, Brandon B, what's going on? Room for error. Understand, Sosa Smith, what's going on? I need time. And nothing gonna happen overnight. You need time and you let it come to you, but you still got to take it. You got to let the teachings come to you, but you got to be aggressive with the teachings. Chris Henry, my brother, back in the Super Chat, dropping the dope on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Hector Ramirez, brother in Super Chat. These past couple of days, you've been making race videos. Hector Ramirez, what are you talking about? Where? Watch this now. Hector Ramirez, where you seen him? Seen the Unseen Boxing. What's going on? Where you saw those videos? Big LT, what's going on? Now, Hector Ramirez. And please, people, don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do nothing. 817 Boxing B. Craig Barry, what's going on? My brother in Super Chat. Appreciate you, brother. So, Hector, you said you saw those videos. Where? Where and when? Go ahead. Tino the Great. What's going on, great brother? Malcolm Roach. What's going on? Crystal Sims. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? How you feeling, Queen? Full movie episode. My brother in Super Chat dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Blue, what's up, great brother? Can you ask the peopleizations to go like the independent movie on my page? I'm trying to get the likes up on it and made it myself. Thank you, Blue. Okay, great brother. What's the page? Full movie episode. What's the page, great brother? Give me the info. Sherman Callan, what's going on? And put it in the chat. Full movie episode. You already know. You don't even have to ask me, brother. Just put it in the chat. Just tell me what you want. This is us. This is what we do together. Real McCoy, what's going on, my brother? How you feeling? Crazy 03, what's going on? Exactly, Miss Sexy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Rockman Turner, Grace Sobelli, what's going on? Crystal Sims, I'm doing great, Queen. I'm doing great. DB Miller 04, what's going on? Mashar Ayash, my brother, what's going on? Mashamar Ayash. Man, I said it wrong again. I'm doing great, Queen. King Judah, brother Super Chat. Bud was forced to fight Porter. Charlo isn't old, isn't on the verge of retirement and not coming off a layoff. Don't see him fighting Charlo willingly. He said he wants to. Bucktown 82, what's going on? Okay, here we go. Let me get into this real quick, people. Travis Gabriel, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just straightforward. I'm straightforward, Queen. Chaz 313, what's going on, great brother? Salute to Detroit. Hector Ramirez. Okay, here we go. Just give me an intermission real quick, people. Let me attend to this brother, Hector Ramirez. He's been here plenty of times, and he knows better than what he's saying. But, okay, I'll give him what he wants me to oblige him. No problem. Arthur Hawkins, what's going on? He said, all these videos trying to expose fighters that can't fight black. But last time I checked, Canelo pound for pound, and black fighters can't stand the toe-to-toe with Mexican fighters. First of all, it's called Sweet Science. It's not called Rock'em Sock'em Robots. So why would he stand toe to toe? And let me ask you another question, Hector Ramirez. You said he stands toe to toe. The whole buildup and the whole situation between him and Triple G is because Canelo Alvarez refused to stand toe to toe. Why you play that game with your boy Blue? I do this. So Hector Ramirez, wasn't the whole buildup and wasn't the whole issue, right? With Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the fact that Canelo Alvarez didn't stand toe-to-toe with Triple G and everybody was saying, that's not Mexican-style boxing. He ain't fighting like a Mexican. He's moving around. He's running. Ain't that what they said about him in 2 fights with Triple G? The biggest name fighter he fought outside of Floyd Mayweather. So when he got in the biggest fight of his career, he started to move around. He wasn't fighting toe-to-toe. So that answer the question, Hector Ramirez. Let's see if you a stand-up model citizen. Are you going to be honest? Now, Hector Ramirez, was that the issue? Did Triple G and the fans And even Mexican legends say that, oh, Canelo Alvarez was moving too much. He ran too much. That's why Triple G won. And Triple G was saying that's not Mexican style. He was running around the ring too much. Ain't that what they said? Rebel Life Boxing, what's going on? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me, Hector Ramirez. Yes or no? Am I right or am I wrong, brother? Meet the Kindles, what's going on? Flatbush BK, what's going on? Park Twice, Grail Sobelli, what's going on? Hector Ramirez, tell me. King Judah, brother in Super Chat, one Mexican ever stood toe-to-toe with Tyson? None. He didn't even fight none. D. Rich, what's going on? Jamal Davis, what's going on? Bedo 34, what's going on? See, I do this. See, that works with people that don't do this on a regular basis, but this is all I do. Steven Lopez, see, he coming in on the back end, don't know what he talking about. He talking about you can't, Canelo is a smart dude. I didn't say he wasn't a smart dude. I thought Steven Lopez, did you know? See, this is what I'm talking about, right? It says pay attention, but it's actually free. So Steven Lopez, if you didn't know what we was talking about, you shouldn't have commented. So now you're saying, oh, you're just coming here to defend Canelo Alvarez blindly, and you don't even know what you're talking about. I thought that Canelo Alvarez won both the Triple G fights. I'm addressing somebody else that has nothing to do with you. So why did you say, oh, he did what he had to do to win? I thought he did what he had to do to win. But when you get a brother saying, oh, he don't stand toe-to-toe, I got to bring out the truth. So why did you comment on that? You didn't even know what I was talking about. See, here we go. Canelo would demolish Triple G. What's your point? So they fought twice. Did he demolish him? You said he would. They fought twice. See what I'm talking about? I deal with facts over feelings, brother. You deal all feelings. See, that's the difference between me and you. I tell the truth, right? And you live in Candyland. And that's cool. To each his own. Kane the bad guy. What's going on? But I live in the real world. You live in Candyland. Cars fly. You could believe whatever you want there. Malik L, what's going on? That's not in my world. Sherman Callan, what's going on? Hope now, what's going on? So you upset with me because Eddie Reynoso said it, and I reported on what Eddie Reynoso said. Take that up with Eddie Reynoso, brother, and deal in truth. So now you're talking about, oh, he would demolish him. So he had two opportunities to do it. Why didn't he do it? Now I thought he won both fights. I thought he edged it out, in my opinion. But there's plenty of people that thought he lost. JM, what's going on? So to say that he would demolish Triple G. Now I think that he's gonna stop Triple G in the trilogy. Oddly enough, trilogy, Triple G, right? I think he's gonna stop Triple G, right? But no, let's talk about what you're talking about. You said he would demolish him. He had two opportunities to do it. Why didn't he do it? Go ahead and tell us. Since you tell the truth and I'm just making up stories, right? Ain't that what you said? Blue Cooks, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. Salute to my brother Blue Cooks. See, it's better off that you just deal in truth and just say, hey, he just still my favorite fighter. Cool, I ain't got no problem with that. But you're trying to come here and place a jacket on me that don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans because my wallet won't fit. Slug Box, brother in Super Chat. He said, second act, love, OG, 23, started MMA late. He said, but I'm committed and trained the boxing grind has me clipping my sparring partners. Swing and bang, Big Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Blessings to you on your journey. And Slugbox, man, inbox me, man, so I can follow your journey, bro. I want to follow your journey. Steven Lopez, what's going on? So Steven Lopez, you didn't hear what I said. LV Live, what's going on? Brandon Boyd, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Miss Joette, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? C-Love, what's going on? Jarrell Campbell, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? If you come here, right, and you say stuff because you're emotionally tired, it's cool to be a fan. I'm not opposed to that. Daniel Prophet, what's going on? But you come here and you say, no fighter can stand toe to toe with him. Wow, $12. What's going on? No fighter can stand toe to toe with Canelo. Man, he don't even stand toe to toe with fighters. What you talking about? So now you want fighters to stand toe to toe. Al Cole Fellow, what's going on? Orion King, what's going on? You want fighters to do what he don't even do, just to assure victory. See, there's the difference. Anthony Jones, what's going on? When you just want to fight, you just want to see your fighter win. So you play the game on easy. So you don't want the competition part. So you just stand in front of him so you can show that he lose. What? He don't even do that. Now listen, here we go again. King of Kings, what's going on? Monopoly Inc. Music, what's going on? He said Floyd would get knocked out by Triple G. That's why he ducked him. But you don't want to talk about that. Floyd was 37 years old and beat Canelo every single round. And now you think Triple G that couldn't even knock out Canelo, but Canelo beats Triple G. And it's a close fight. But Floyd fights Canelo at 36, going on 37 years of age, an old man. He ain't moving around the ring because he was too old to do it. He was pretty much flat-footed, and he was making a miss in the pocket, but Triple G is going to knock him out? You don't believe that. Ghost Tag, what's going on? Miguel Sanchez, what's going on? You may want Triple G to knock him out. Randy Booz, what's going on? Carter Wall James, what's going on? But you don't believe that. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, you're emotionally tied to Canelo. You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. Nobody would, in their right mind, would say such a thing. Right? Triple G barely beat Kell Brook. Now, his size and his strength, Kell Brook got injured. He was losing to Kell Brook. Go look at the judges' scorecards. So now he going to knock out Floyd? Come on, brother, stop. So never mind him, Triple G. Never mind Triple G. Why didn't Canelo knock out Floyd? Let me guess. You're going to tell me he was too young, right? Now, go ahead and tell me. You say he would, if Canelo would demolish Triple G, but he lost every single round to Floyd, but Triple G is going to beat Floyd and knock out Floyd? Cheese All Out Fitness. What's going on, brother? That don't add up. A little weak 22-year-old compared to now. Oh, here we go. First of all, he was 23. He wasn't 22. And do you know how old Floyd Mayweather was when he won his first world title against a Hall of Famer, a legend? Canelo Alvarez was 15 and 20 pounds heavier. He was 14, 13 years younger. He was a unified champion. He had successfully defended his titles 5 times. And now you're talking about he was 22. First of all, he wasn't 22. He's 23. And I knew you was going to attempt that. But guess what? Floyd Mayweather won the championship against a legend in Gennaro Hernandez, and he was how old, great brother? Let's see if you're a fan of the sport of boxing or you simply a fan of Canelo Alvarez. Jay Ketchup, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Blue, keep educating these cats with the boxing knowledge. Check your Instagram, smash the like button. Yes, sir. Right? So now let me see. Salute to my brother Jay Ketchup in the Super Chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. Now let me see if this brother is actually a fan of the sport of boxing or if he's just simply a fan of Canelo Alvarez and he's emotionally tied and he can't help himself. Bedoy 34, brother Super Chat, word. But there's toe-to-toe and there's toe-to-toe like Chocolatito did on Saturday. Facts. That's a fact. King Judah, brother Super Chat, the biggest fight in Canelo career was against Floyd, and he got dominated. That's his legacy. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Wilbur Sports TV, what's going on? Charles Cherry Edwards, what's going on? So now, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Little Bounce Bright, what's going on? Because you wanted to place that jacket on me. I don't like tight jackets. Larry Phillips, what's going on? They can't help themselves. He had 40 fights. He had, see, this is where I get confused. See, they tell you he was already a superstar. They tell you Floyd Mayweather didn't make him. So he was already a superstar. Now, which one is it? So now watch this now. Miguel Sanchez, what's going on? Why would that be Canelo's biggest fight? It was huge, but there were a lot of good ones. See, this is what I'm talking about. So, Rafael Fertel, what's going on? Superfly, what's going on? This is what I'm talking about. And then they come here talking about me. Oh, you just don't like this. I told you they're not fans of sport of boxing. What fight did Canelo have that was bigger than Floyd Mayweather fight? Miguel Sanchez, go ahead. Tell us. Go ahead and tell us. This is amazing, man. See? 504 top level. What's going on? R&B, Breezy. What's going on? This brother said, why would that be Canelo's biggest fight? Really? No, Hector Ramirez, I didn't. I'll get back to you in a second. Roy Babylon, what's going on? Unlike you, I am able to multitask. See, I can like other fighters other than one. Apostle A, what's going on? Now, Miguel Sanchez. So I'll get back to you, Hector Ramirez. Just give me a second. All I did was put you on pause. I was just asking. I didn't mean anything by it. But I'm asking you a question, though. Right? How could there be a bigger fight in his career when Floyd Mayweather is arguably the biggest name in the history of sport of boxing, not named Muhammad Ali? How could that's like a fighter fight Muhammad Ali and saying, man, Muhammad Ali ain't the biggest fighter in fighting that dude's career. Huh? And Muhammad Ali is still Muhammad Ali. What are we talking about here? 100 Keys, the locksmith. My brother in Super Chat. Blue Hector talking because he got lips. Going with the cap facts over feelings. Smash the like button. Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's entertaining to me. I love it. 100 Keys, the locksmith. I love it, man. It's entertainment. My brother Manuel A1 Hoop Zone in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Manuel H A1 Hoop Zone, man, the basketball channel. A1 Hoop Zone, my brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Kings and Queens in the chat. Blue, don't forget to pin up your collab coming up next weekend, bro. Oh, you know what? I had to change the date, but yeah, I forgot. Thank you for telling me, brother. I need y'all to go to ppv.prime.com. Okay. I'm doing a collaboration with ppv.blkprime.com. Okay, we will be having an event coming up. The date has been moved. We're moving the date to April 24th. Okay, it's a Sunday in Oakland, California, with our street beef. So it's ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe to that. We moved the date. It's going to be April 24th, people. So click on that and support it, and also support the basketball channel. My brother Emmanuel A1 Hoop Zone in the building. DJ Eddie King, what's going on? Emmanuel, I appreciate you, great brother. That's my brother right there, man. He always check on me and show me love. I love you, brother. David Jackson, brother in Super Chat. Bud barking up the wrong tree. Mel will stop him. That's what he said. That's what Mel said. So the brother said that, Stephen Lopez, what's going on? Appreciate you, great brother. See, this is the problem, right? They don't be wanting to deal in truth. San Francisco City Slicker, what's going on? He said, I'll be there. Okay, great brother. I look forward to seeing you. You Master Allah, the chef, what's going on? RMBZ, what's going on? See, this is the problem, right? Is that we got to deal with facts over feelings. Floyd Mayweather is arguably my favorite fighter. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Juan Manuel Marquez, one of my favorite fighters in the history of the sport of boxing. He's top 5, one of my favorite fighters. Jelani Everett, what's going on? Love his style, love his accountability. You could ask my friends and family. I thought he won every fight against Manny Pacquiao. I had drag-out arguments with my friends. He won those fights. Al Cole Fellow, what's going on? One of my favorite fights. Lil Bounce Bright, what's going on? You understand? I thought Marquez won all of those fights. When he lost to Timothy Bradley, imagine me being like, man, he really won that fight. He beat Timothy Bradley, man. He won that. No, I was disappointed, but he lost. I'm like, man, ain't no way Tim Bradley gonna beat Marquez. I was so confident. Man, I still remember that day like it was the back of my hand. I had an argument with the wife, slept on the couch, slept in the car. Now, that day, man, I was so distraught that Marquez lost that fight. Lost some bread on it. Man, I just knew ain't no way Marquez was losing to Timothy Bradley. Oh, no, what's going on? I kid you not. But imagine me sitting here like, man, he really won that fight, man. Man, Tim, you know what? Marquez, man, you know what? It was the weight, man. You know, he ain't really, man, come on, man, stop it, man. He lost. Red Slugger, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dup on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, Hector, go to sleep. You all over the place, dude. Good stuff, Blue. You're like Spence, the truth, and can't accept it. Yeah, they can't accept the truth. See, here's the thing, right, Red Slugger? Raw Fast, what's going on? Here's the thing, right? When you deal in facts, it don't matter how much of the fiction you come with. It ain't going to work. All the fights, Marquez and Jalen, when Marquez fought Jamal Davis, what's going on? Dreddy Bain, what's going on? When Marquez fought Manny Pacquiao, I thought Marquez won all those fights. I picked Marquez to win every fight against Manny Pacquiao. Jeremy 2684, what's going on? Brandon Shamal, what's going on? Windy City A, what's going on? All the fights. I'm not making it up. Arise 12 Tribe, what's going on? I'm not making it up. When they made the fight with Marquez and Pacquiao, the first fight, when Manny Pacquiao had the no fear trunks on with the flames on him, I'm like, man, Marquez about to get this work. He about to work Pacquiao. After Pacquiao been beating Eric Morales and all these dudes, Marquez about to give him this work. And Marquez got dropped in the first 3 rounds. My bottom lip was on the floor. I was like, huh? But he fought to a draw. King Judah, brother, super chat, since they're so big on, I can't wait for Canelo to retire because there isn't a fighter to found who can beat Boots, Shakur, Haney, Tank, or Spence. This is a fact. But, then King Judah, this is what it becomes. They just see it becomes like this. Floyd Mayweather, right? People just started picking against Floyd Mayweather for the sake of seeing him lose. They didn't have a favorite fighter no more. They just went to every fighter he fought was their favorite fighter. He gonna lose this one. He beat that guy. He gonna lose this one. He beat that guy. Well, he gonna lose this one. He beat that guy. See, here's the thing, right? Before Floyd agreed to fight Canelo, I remember wholeheartedly, this is what I do. Everybody was, Floyd will never fight Canelo. Canelo is too big. Man, Max Kellerman. Everybody. Canelo's too big. Canelo's too big for Floyd. Floyd struggles at 154. He struggles on anything over 147. He didn't look good in the fight with Miguel Cotto. He didn't look good in the fight with Oscar De La Hoya. He don't look dominant when he go to 154. He gonna lose to Canelo. He'll never fight Canelo Alvarez because he don't look that good. He ain't that good when he cross over 154. So what happened? Yeah, well, he was too young. He's only 22. Now this brother then took a year off his age. Like ESPN take losses over Lomachenko record. He done told us, now he telling us that Canelo is only 22. Man, listen. Cameron Renfro, brother super chat, I think Bud would be too small to beat Jermell. I think Boots would give Jermell a better fight since he looks naturally like 54-pounder. Agreed. Trevin Smith, what's going on? Yeah, Trevor Smith. Yeah, I had the luxury of crashing in my Suburban. Addison Pinkney, peace bless thee in the super chat. He said they say Floyd at 37 was too experienced for Canelo at 23. Then they say De La Hoya at 34 was too old for Floyd at 30. Which one is it? You just can't make this stuff up. I was going to get to that. You beat me to it. Now you're doing my job. Gavin Curry, what's going on? I was going to get to that point. You understand what I'm saying? DB Miller 04, what's going on? But yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. Kendrick Booker, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my brother Kendrick Booker, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. 4 a.m. TV, what's going on? You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. A1 Hoops on my brother Emmanuel H back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Have a good night, great brother and fam in the chat. Blue, your boy tired, man. Mentally and physically gonna try to get some sleep. Keep cooking, great brother. Joel, make sure to hit the like button on the way out. Okay, so we do a show tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I'm with that. PJ Colazzo, what's going on? Hey, you want to do the show tomorrow at 4 o'clock? I don't even know what happened to Destiny Black. She just fell all the way off. 4 o'clock tomorrow? Charles Rogers, what's going on? Vince Williams, what's going on? Hoop Ave, brother in Super Chase said Canelo picked so-called greatness, remove Caleb, Yildirim, BJ, and Plant, and put Benavidez, Boo Boo, Charlo, and Better Beeve in there. And would it turn out? How would it turn out? I actually think he'll win still those fights. The tough one in there is going to be Boo Boo, the toughest one. Okay, 4 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to do the basketball channel. Jose Juarez, what's going on? I mean, you can't make some of this stuff up, man. Big facts, no cap. What's going on? The Rods Podcast, what's going on? See, the problem is when you deal in truth in the sport of boxing, then it just works out better for you. You understand what I'm saying? Just works out better for you. So the brother coming here, Cream Hulk Dunham, what's going on? So did I actually put up what he said I put up? DVJ 600, what's going on? See, he said, oh, you putting up all this content. Did you? What are you talking about? All I did was put up content. What's the name said that? What's his name? Eddie Reynoso said that, not me. King Judah, brother in the super chat, much love. He's on a serious note, Blue. When I talk about two black fighters, they tend to make it about Canelo. They change the subject every time, bro. Yeah, Naughty Crash, what's going on? I'm here talking about 88 Sports Store. What's going on? Percy Brown, what's going on? I'm here talking about Canelo. I mean, they got me saying that. I'm here talking about Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford. The brother coming here. I'm talking about Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford, and the brother coming here and super chat says, man, all you do is dislike Canelo Alvarez. What are we talking about? Bro J, what's going on? B Fitness, what's going on? Tracy Stewart, what's going on? What are we talking about? I'm talking about Jermell Charlo versus Terence Crawford. And the brother coming here, and man, here you go, disliking Canelo. Huh? I'm confused. Lennox was best. What's going on? Mark West, what's going on? I'm confused, Frank White 103, what's going on? Where'd that even come from? What are we talking about here? Boy, B-Doy 34, brother in super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I'm thankful for all fighters. What a gift to have boxing masters from Latin America and the USA have a chance to demonstrate their skills in the ring. In the end, it is not the dreads that make a roster, it's the heart. Bless up. That one. Bedoy 34, please say it again, brother. That one. See, that's the problem, right? See, when you tell the truth if I tell the truth about Jermell Charlo, they're null and void. They're not here. Big Snack Pack, what's going on? Because they're not fans of the sport of boxing. Because if you was, you would be saying, man, Jermell Charlo did this, or this person did that, or Jermell Charlo did this, or Errol Spence did that, or Terence. No, I only see them comment, this particular fan base, right? When it concerns Canelo, when it concerns anybody else, you're not here. You're not talking about no other sense of the sport of boxing. Nothing else in boxing matters. That's why I tell you they're not fans of the sport of boxing. That's how I know they're not fans of the sport of boxing. 100 Key, the locksmith, brother back in the super chat. He said, Blue, did you see my inbox the other day? I sent a video how they were playing with your live. Oh, no, I didn't see it. 100 Key locksmith. Why didn't I see it? Inbox me again right now, great brother. Did I what? Miguel Sanchez, brother, super chat. Much love to you, brother. Memphis, Maine, what's going on? So that's the problem with the sport of boxing, right? They'll tell you stuff, it's emotionally driven. That's what it is, people. I try to tell you all the time, it's emotionally driven. And you have to be able to deal with the emotional part. It's facts over feelings. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. They're not. Got you. They're not fans. Michael Armstrong, what's going on? Saw Bay, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue, salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. So it's not fans of the sport of boxing at all whatsoever. So that's why you say stuff like he was 22 when you know he was 23. Woke the truth. What's going on? James Pullins, what's going on? It sounds better to say he was 22 than to say he was actually 23. It sounds better to say he was inexperienced opposed to telling the people the truth is that he had 40 fights. He had 5 title defenses. He had a unification bout, and he called for the fight. It's Ashante L. What's going on? Malik Ransom, what's going on? It sounds better. Zoe Smidge, what's going on? To tell Adrian Horter, what's going on? It sounds better to tell you that Floyd Mayweather is too experienced. But when Floyd Mayweather at 30 plus years of age beat Oscar De La Hoya was 34, they told us Oscar De La Hoya was too old. But yet Floyd Mayweather was almost 2 to 3 years older than Oscar De La Hoya was. Jeremy 2684, Rashad Moss, what's going on? You see, it sounds better to tell the world these things because you're trying to manipulate the truth. That's what you're trying to do. But see, when you come here, you're going to get the truth. And that don't work with me. Keith Marcel, what's going on? Now, another channel, another platform that may work with them, right? they may oblige. Maybe they in cahoots. Maybe they're like, hey man, I ain't a fan of Floyd Mayweather, right? But the truth is the truth. You understand what I'm saying? The truth is the truth, right? You're trying to say, oh, well, yeah, well, the reason you're trying to justify why he lost. He lost. He lost, period. Jeffrey J, what's going on? Do I think Charlo would beat Crawford? Yes. Do I think Terence Crawford can beat Jermell Charlo? If anybody can do it outside of Errol Spence, yes, Terence Crawford is the guy. I just think Jermell Charlo, excuse me, I keep saying Jermell Charlo is too much for Terence Crawford. Clarissa Torresillos, peace and blessings, Queen. I just think that Jermell Charlo, his punches is too straight. He's too big. He's too accurate. Now I know what Sean Porter said. Sean Porter believes that Terence Crawford or any of the top welterweights will beat Jermell Charlo. He's not a big fan of Jermell Charlo and what Jermell Charlo does at all whatsoever. Understandable. You understand what I'm saying? It's clearly, not about, I don't know why Max Slurving, what's going on? Slurling, what's going on? I don't know what Sean Porter, views in Jermell Charlo, but he said all the best welterweights to beat Jermell Charlo. King Judah, brother in the super chat, he said if Charlo buzz Bud, it's over. He will not run and hug Charlo to prevent a KO. Not to mention Bud gets stuck at the end of people's jabs. That's another problem. Yes, exactly, Jalen. Exactly. It's cool to be emotionally attached to your favorite fighters. Brent Lawson, what's going on? That's a part of being fandom. See, we forget that fan is shortening for fanatic. Sammy Weathers, what's going on? But there's a thin line between delusion and truth. Charlie Family, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, keep dropping that truth. Best channel on the planet. Now that's the truth. Salute to you. I appreciate you, brother. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So there's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of certain fighters. Huge fan. You understand? But y'all would never know that. The reason that y'all have to say, hey, Blue, who's your favorite fighter? Well, that tells you everything you need to know. Just because this is my job don't mean I'm not a fan. I'm a fan as just as much as everybody else. Bob Joshua, what's going on? The Rods Podcast, what's going on? So I look at this, right? Hey, it's Brock, what's going on? I used to say Floyd Mayweather would beat this guy, that guy, and this guy. He would beat Sugar Ray Leonard. He would beat Sugar Ray Robinson. I used to say that all the time. And then one day I had a conversation behind the scenes with the historian, right? And the historian, y'all know, the historian, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host, the late, great, legendary historian, Kurt Anderson. And he said, Blue, now I need you to go study this, and this fight. Right? And you study these fights and come back and tell me what you think. When you think that Floyd would beat Sugar Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard, right? So I said, all right, historian, let me go check that out. West Dub, what's going on? And Jay Jackson, what's going on? Give the team dream, what's going on? And so I did my research and did my homework, and I'm like, man, they are big, they are accurate, right? Oh, Rigondeaux, yeah, Rigondeaux's doing much better. Blessings to Guillermo Rigondeaux, right? And so actually I did my homework and I'm like, man, you know what? I might have been emotionally too invested in Floyd Mayweather to actually see the truth, right? And so I started studying Sugar Ray, studying Sugar Ray, and I got to Sugar Ray Leonard when he fought oh man, why am I forgetting his name again? Wow, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Get the likes up to 1.1K. What? Unbelievable, man. No. Uh, 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 um. Oh man. What? Wilfredo Benitez. Why? Why? Paul Porter. I always forget. Why? I don't understand why his name just always escapes my archive. And when I'm watching it, and I watch Sugar Ray versus. See, my go-to was always, yeah, Benitez, right? My go-to was always Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather Sr. So I went off of that fight because I'm like, Floyd Mayweather Sr., obviously his style is that of Floyd Mayweather, right? And so I'm like, if Sr. gave Sugar Ray Leonard problems and Floyd is better than Sr., right? Uh, uh, then Floyd would beat Sugar Ray Leonard. That's always been my argument. Okay. Yeah, Jalen. Wilfred Benitez, Jalen, his name just never sticks with me. B Price DF, what's going on? Tariq Reed, what's going on? I don't know why. And so that was always my go-to to say Floyd would beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Now I'm not saying he can't beat Sugar Ray Leonard. But after I studied it took me about a month to convince me that it could possibly happen. And then I watched Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Sr. and the success he had. And Floyd Sr. is much bigger than Floyd Mayweather Jr. Okay. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr. reflexes are better than Sr.'s. You understand? But Sugar Ray Leonard is big as Jerron Boots Ennis. What he got just as much hand speed as Floyd. And the Benitez fight, right? Because Benitez is slick. He's a counterpuncher. He's defensively savvy. And Sugar Ray Leonard watched that fight multiple times. I must have watched it about 5 times. And then I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? He just might beat Floyd. SK, what's going on? He just might beat Floyd. Martial law, what's going on? And so I had a hard time. It took me a while to come to that conclusion. But reality had to set in, and I'm like, you know what? Because Sugar Ray Leonard was my favorite fighter before Floyd. Kim Folk, what's going on? And so I'm like, man, like I'm a believer that Marquez beats Prince Nassim Hamed. I believe he beats him. I believe Juan Manuel Marquez beats Prince Nassim Hamed. You can't tell me otherwise. I study both fighters. I believe that to be the case. But I think that Sugar Ray Leonard could possibly beat Floyd Mayweather. And I always felt Roy Jones. Roy Jones is just too big. Shugen Dale, what's going on? Pat Cannon, my brother, what's going on with your great brother? Yeah, Marquez beats Prince Nassim Hamed. I wish he got to him before Barrera did. Cameron Avery, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Bud will stop Jermell. Blue, you tripping. You already know skills pay the bills, and Bud got too many skills in the tool bag. See, that's the problem, Cameron Avery. I love you, great brother. What's Dub? What's going on? But see, you're dismissing the skill set of Jermell Charlo. And great big men beat great little men. Jermell Charlo has just as many tools in the toolbox as Terence Crawford. Tell me what did Terence Crawford do better than Jermell Charlo? Jamal Davis, what's going on? What does Terence Crawford, Juan Almanza, what's going on? What does Terence Crawford do better than? See, we dismiss Mr. Blue, what's going on? See, we dismiss the skill set and the talent of Jermell Charlo. We're dismissing it. Uncle Man, what's going on? You saw the versatility in Jermell Charlo. Smash the like button. We should have 1.1K. He said he could switch hit. He can't switch hit like that no more. You saw when he was in the orthodox stance against Sean Porter, against Igis Kavalauskas and Kell Brook, he was getting touched up. So the notion that right now he has the versatility edge, that's not true anymore. No, funny. What's going on? That's not true anymore. He's not as successful and effective in orthodox stance as he once was. That's out the window. When he's in the orthodox stance, hey, Scripton, what's going on? Look at his fight with Igis Kavalauskas. Look at his fight with Sean Porter. Look at his fight with Kell Brook. That's when they had that's when they had their most success, when he in the orthodox stance. That's why he got to switch back. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay, brother in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. Tay, you already know what to do. Blackwater Boxing, brother in Super Chat. Salute. Jermell Charlo got tools too. He can fight. This is a fact. This is what I'm trying to explain. Jermell Charlo is very, very skilled. And yeah, Bud getting older. Right. Guillotine Dream. What's going on? So you put Terence Crawford in the ring. In the orthodox stance, he couldn't deal with Kell Brook jab and Sean Porter jab. He gonna deal with Jermell Charlo jab? No, sir. Eagle City 56. What's going on? And again, I love Terence Crawford, but you think that he couldn't deal with Kell Brook jab? He couldn't deal with Sean Porter jab. Igis Kavalaskis was getting him. Dondre Richardson, what's going on? You think he going up to 54 and dealing with Jermell Charlo's jab? Castanet Ups 81. What's going on? Man, come on. King Judah, brother in the super chat. Respect you and Kurt the fullest, but in my opinion, nobody Floyd size beats Floyd. The Floyd that beat Gotti beats anybody. A trilogy, Sugar Ray may win one. Sugar Ray is not Floyd size. That's what we're not understanding. Sugar Ray is the same size as Roy Jones, brother. See, these are the things we're not understanding. See, you said Max Sliver, what's going on? You saying that he'll beat anybody his size. He ain't his size. No, Bud don't have faster hands, and it definitely will be a good fight. For sure. It's a good fight, for sure. Roy Jones, what's going on? Both are great fighters. I hope we can see them both bang it out. By the way, I got Bud, LOL. Salute to you, Roy. So now here's the thing. We forgetting that Sugar Ray Leonard is the same size as Roy Jones. Philip Martinez, what's going on? See, these are things that I forgot as well. When I'm saying it, I'm like, man, he ain't his size. Dwayne Kane Sr., what's going on? Charlie Family, brother in the super chat, once again dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I think Bud has a better knowledge of the ring. I don't. Nope. No, he don't. Watch Jermell Charlo fight with Tony Harrison. Watch Jermell Charlo fight with Jason Rosario. Watch Jermell Charlo ring IQ. And watch Terence Crawford love to get in exchanges. Look at Terence Crawford fight with Gamboa. Look at Terence Crawford fight with Sean Porter. Look at Terence Crawford fight with Igis Kavalaskis. He likes to get in exchanges. Jay Harris, too real. What's going on? Paul Porter, brother, super chat. Hearn was 6'2". He would have gave Mayweather all types of problems. Yeah. See, now the thing with Tommy Hearns is that Floyd is just quick on his feet. Floyd could get underneath his punches. And I think that will cause Hearn a problem. I think it's the mongoose and the cobra mentality. Mr. Pragmatic, brother in super chat. Tony Harrison gave Jermell a boxing lesson twice, in my opinion. Why can't Bud? Because Bud ain't Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison is 6'1" with a 76-inch arm reach. He's a much bigger dude. He's bigger than Jermell Charlo. He's not smaller than Jermell Charlo. And Tony Harrison is arguably the best pure boxer at 154. He's a better pure boxer than Terence Crawford is. And he's not given the credit because he fades. Tito Shatano, what's going on? So the problem is with Tony Harrison is he fades in the second half of fights. Romanique Marty, what's going on? David Da Vinci, what's going on? He said Bud fought bigger dudes. They ain't this big. These bowlers said no, he's not. No, who's not? Rick Sanchez, what's going on? Tom Rice, what's going on? Another thing is this. Bud would smoke Tony Harrison. Man, please stop, man. Stop. Y'all, Moses King, what's going on? Hey, man, listen to this, okay? Did you see how Terence Crawford had struggled? Now, he got the stoppage in the 12th round, right? But you saw how Tony Harrison struggled with how Terence Crawford struggled with the size and a boxing, the jab and the reach of Jose Benavidez Jr. And he ain't near as skilled or talented as big as these dudes are. But to stop Tony Harrison. Bro, y'all are comedy. Pure comedy, man. Pure comedy. Christopher Schaefer, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Salute, Blue. People don't realize how small Floyd Mayweather is. He's very small at 147. This is a fact. Hulk facts. People just, oh man. Nah, no funny, said Bill. No, he's not. Dwayne Broussard, what's going on? Terence Crawford is versatile. He's skilled. He's talented. Great legs. What's going on? Bro, Tony Harrison, man, come on, man. Now he just going to go up there and walk through Tony Harrison. You going to bet? Already, kid?
That'll work.
Oh, man. Can you pour me a ginger ale ice before you hang it up, man? Before you close the show? GF Hipster, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. David Da Vinci say you sleeping hard. Bro, do y'all realize there's weight classes for a reason? Huh? He said, what up, Blue? Still in flight school, on my study break, rocking with you heavy. Salute to you, great brother. Can't wait till you finish, man. I don't care how much dog he has. Every dog is a dog. But would you put a pit bull in the ring with a chihuahua? They both dogs. Tito Shatana, what's going on? King Judah, my brother, in the super chat. He says some people are gifted with the ability to hurt others. Jermell is one of those people. If Bud trades with him, he's going to show around. Facts. Douglas Duran, what's going on? Y'all said that before. Usyk with Joshua. Joshua ain't as skilled or mobile as Jermell Charlo, brother. It's completely two different things. C Love, what's going on? It's completely two different things. It's two different things. Y'all just be saying stuff just to say it, man. And you ain't. Terence Crawford got a lot of dog in him. Okay, so does a Chihuahua. He's all dog. But would you put a Chihuahua in the ring with a pit bull? They both dogs, ain't they? No, there's a weight class for a reason, right? There's weight classes for a reason. Stephen Lopez, what's going on? There's a weight class for a reason. Anthony Joshua is not. I thought Anthony Joshua's size and strength would be a problem. Usyk is a mover. I'm not overly impressed with Usyk either. And that fight was nip and tuck anyway. And Usyk, thank you, baby. Usyk didn't stop Anthony Joshua. DJ J Spinner, what's going on? Blackwater Boxing on the super chat. Dudes at 154 can crack. Kavalaska's drop bug. Yeah, and Gamboa hurt him. Sean Porter hurt him. Man, y'all not being realistic, man. That kid, ATL, what's going on? Now, I'm not saying Terence Crawford can't compete or he's just going to get run over. But y'all just saying stuff like, man, he'll go up there and watch Tony Harrison. What? Are you kidding me? Devon Webster, my brother super chat, they better stop sleeping on the mitten. Hashtag 313. Yes, sir. SK, what's going on? Mr. Blue, what's going on? Castano, what? That's a great fight. That's a hard fight for him. He could win that fight because Castano is he's rough and rugged, and he's going to be a tough out for him too. But Castano is a small dude. Jermell allowed him to get on the inside. Dirty left. What's going on? Oh my God. Have a good night. Love you, kid. Little Walgreens cold and flu. What's going on? Eagle City 56. What's going on? He said, right. So how is his IQ better than Crawford? Okay. How did Crawford let Eagles Kavalauskas get on the inside and do what he did? What's the difference between Eagles Kavalauskas and Brian Castano? Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. Jermaine Gann. Terence Crawford. Tony Harrison's a problem for everybody. Who isn't he not a problem for? He was beating Tony Harrison issue is not that he's not a good boxer. He was beating Jermell Charlo. He was beating Hurd. He was beating AJ Celestin. What's going on? Tony Harrison's problem is his stamina in the second half of fights. It has nothing to do with Tony Harrison's skill set. He said he made adjustments to stop him. Why did he have to make the adjustments? If his ring IQ is better than Jermell, listen to what you're saying. If his ring IQ is better than Jermell Charlo's, then he wouldn't have had to make an adjustment because he would have did it from the beginning. If you do it right the first time, you don't have to make an adjustment. And it's good that you make an adjustment, high ring IQ. But if your ring IQ is off the charts, like you said, it's levels above Jermell Charlo, then he wouldn't have had to make an adjustment to begin with a guy like Tony Harris, with a guy like Eagles Kavalauskas. He said, if Castano's a small dude, Bud is a small dude, why can't Bud get on the inside? Styles make fights. Jay Blizzy, what's going on? It's completely multiple different types of styles. Okay? Manny Pacquiao couldn't get on the inside of Floyd Mayweather, but Marcos Maidana could. Is Marcos Maidana a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao? No. Styles make fights. It's how he works his way in. That's not Terence Crawford. That's not what he does. That's not who he is. It's not. Did Jermell Charlo make an adjustment? Yeah, he did. And Brian Castano was a tougher fighter than Eagles Kavalauskas. Because Brian Castano should have been knocked out. Great legs. Mel just got up and lost again. He only lost once. Where you saw him lose again? Charlie Family Brother in Super Chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Spence is bigger guy. Do you think he would do better at 154 overall than Bud? Yes. Bigger frame, more room to grow. You said Castano. He lost again. He has one loss and one draw. Where do you see him lose again? You didn't see him lose again, right? So he has one loss. So I'm asking you again, right? Are you saying he's going to lose again? Josh Brown, what's going on? Clarence McClain, what's going on? Have a great night. Talk cheap, what's going on? All you have to really say is Mel would have knocked green beans out within 3. Jordan, what's going on? Castano, what? He lost to Castano. Josh Taylor beat Catterall, so nah. Oh, okay. Agreed, Castano's a better fighter than Mean Machine. Okay, so then what are we talking about? So then it's harder to make adjustment and stop a better fighter, right? So Josh Taylor won, no excuses. I said Josh Taylor won. I never said he lost. You're on the wrong platform. I said Josh Taylor won the fight. I said that Jack Catterall let off the gas in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round, and I knew they was going to give it to Josh Taylor because he didn't assert himself. So what are we talking about here? Dope boy, what's going on? Y'all be watching other platforms and confusing me with other people. He lost. And the reason he lost is because he wasn't assertive. I said he needed to win in either the 9th round the 10th round or the 11th round or the 12th round. He needed to win one of those rounds decisively to get the nod, and he didn't do it. Period. You said Josh lost, but they'll give it to him. On my card, he lost because I thought that he won the first 6 rounds in a knockdown, or 5 out of 6, right? And so I said he need the points, but what I say don't matter. So he didn't win, and the reason he didn't win is because he wasn't assertive at the end. And I could see Josh Taylor, who's the champion in his backyard, getting a nod or going to a draw. You got to take it from the champion. He didn't show that he wanted to take it in the later rounds. He put it in cruise control. Period. And Josh Taylor was the aggressor and showed that he wanted it the entire fight. He kept coming forward. So I told you it was going to play out that way because I know the sport of boxing. I detach my feelings from the sport. So I told you that was going to be the outcome because I know the sport of boxing. I'm not watching it emotionally. The dude took his foot off the gas in the 9th, 10th, and 11th round and the 12th round. Period. Melvin Harris, what's going on? He said, yeah, that's all that matters, right? It's what you think, not the cards. We play that game. Laura beat Canelo then. Well, I said that Laura did. Listen to what I said again. Great Lakes. I said that Laura lost because he, like I just said with Jack Catterall, and like I said with Oscar De La Hoya and Trinidad, they took their foot off the gas, and you're not going to win like that. Period. So Erislandy Lara did too much excessive moving for no reason when he had the faster hands. He was the sharper fighter in the fight with Canelo, but he was utilizing too much real estate for no reason. And I could see why Canelo got the nod. He was the aggressor. And when you're moving like that and you're not throwing no punches, not landing no punches, well, you ain't going to get the win. You got to show you want it. Close the show. Only time Floyd Mayweather let off the gas like that, when he knew he had in the bag, was the 12th round. That's it. Other than that, Floyd Mayweather stay asserted. 1 through 11. The 12th round, he knew he had it in the bag. Floyd Mayweather running around the ring. He'd give you a couple of these. It's over, baby. It's over. He dancing around the ring, straddling the ropes, and he doing one of these. Yes, sir. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That's it. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. sitting here listening to a nice boxing school with Blue with these colossal shrimp and cold beer, extra Old Bay, Anthony. Anything else would be uncivilized. Oh, I love some Old Bay on my shrimp, man. I love it. I love Old Bay on my shrimp. Jordy Mullins, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Hey, Blue, I've been watching your cast for a while now. I don't really ever comment, just a listener and student. I would just like you to know that I really enjoy it. Much love, my brother. Keep it up. Oh, man. Jordy Mullins, I appreciate you 1,000%, family. We family, and I appreciate you, brother. Much love to you. Thank you for supporting, man, and thank you for being here. The most important thing to me in life, Jordy Mullins, is time. So if you giving me your time, whether you comment or not, I appreciate you 1,000%, because the most precious thing we have is time. From the moment you're born, you're up against the clock. We're all up against the clock. So you giving me your time is precious to me, and I thank you for that, brother. Thank you. Mo, your sauce, what's going on? Melvin Harris, what's going on? King Judah, brother in super chat. He said, these dudes act like Bud been beating world-class fighters. If Bud retires right now, it's possible Spence and others will have a more impactful career. Agreed, because of level of opponent. Will Lansbury, what's going on? Because of the level of opponent. Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford has accomplished a lot, but the level of opponent is different. So the problem is this, right? Is that when you're a fighter, Eric Demare, what's going on? I thought that Laura won, but when the judges read the scorecard, I wasn't surprised. You know why? Because he did too much excessive movement. Take it from the fighter. Show me you want it. There's no such thing. There's 12 rounds in the fight. Period. There is 1, 2. They have 12 rounds for a reason. They don't have. It's not an 8-round fight. Well, I won the first 8 rounds, so the rest don't count. No, the rest do count. So let's just say this, right? Now I want to show y'all something. Let's just say this, right? Let's just say Jack Catterall won, the first 5 rounds, right? Well, then I can make a case he lost 9, 10, 11, and 12 because he did nothing. So that's 4 rounds. That's 4 rounds. All you need to do is find 2 more rounds to give to to Josh Taylor, and it's a draw. Why? Because of Jack Catterall. He lost 9, 10, 11, and 12. Not because of what he didn't do. Not because of what Josh Taylor was doing, but because of what he didn't do. Victor Postal is about 5'11" and a half. Very tall dude. Hope now, what's going on? But Victor Postal is not a big dude. He's tall and rangy. He said, nah, he didn't lose all them rounds. Brother, please. Kelly P's 504. What's going on? He lost 9, 10, 11, and 12. He did absolutely nothing in those rounds but keep holding, ducking, and making Josh Taylor miss. He did nothing in the 9th round, the 10th round, the 11th round, or the 12th round. He did nothing. He landed no significant punches. He wasn't counterpunching. He didn't throw the left hands. He did nothing. Nothing. Now, he won the 8th round. I thought he won this first 6 rounds, and he got the knockdown in the 8th round. But 7th round, the round 7, I gave to Josh Taylor. And if you give Josh Taylor one of those other rounds in the first 6 rounds, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, then that's a draw. Lennox was best. Blessings to you. Josh did throw. He was the aggressor. He was coming forward the entire night. There wasn't a point in time. It was sparingly that he was on the back foot going backwards. For the duration of the fight, he was coming forward. Period. Eagle City. Only fighter that's calling out Bud with the passion is Boots. Everybody else don't mention Bud's name unless they ask about it. So let me ask you a question. How many fighters is Bud passionately calling out? See, we play this game, but we don't be honest. So how many fighters is Bud passionately calling out? Go ahead and tell me. Who bad, brother? Super chat. Bud goes to 154. I would like to see him fight one of the 4 fighters: Lubin, Tony Harrison, J Rock, or Rosario for tester at 154. Erickson Lubin is not a tester, neither is Tony Harrison. You don't want to see him fight Erickson Lubin or Tony Harrison as a tester, brother. No. Maybe J Rock, because J Rock may be a little worn at this time, and so may Rosario. Erickson Lubin or Tony Harrison, no. They're not testers, and they're going to get up. For one, Erickson Lubin is on the verge of becoming a champion again. He's getting ready to knock out Sebastian Fundora April 9th. I don't see it going past 7th round at all. I don't see Fundora getting past the 7th round. And Tony Harrison is too big. Tito Shatan, the brother in Super Chat. Catterall versus Taylor was a robbery. Dominated, dropped out, landed in every category in eye test. Catterall won. Taylor was moving forward, losing. It don't matter. He was the aggressor in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round. He's the champion in his backyard, and Jack Catterall did absolutely nothing. Period. He said Blue lied there. I didn't lie about anything. I said that Josh Taylor was the aggressor. What are you talking about? Punch output. I said Jack Catterall wasn't throwing the left hand. He wasn't countering, and he was fighting off the back foot, just ducking and trying to make Josh Taylor miss. I didn't say Josh Taylor landed an abundant amount of punches or threw an amount of punches. I just said he was coming forward and throwing punches. Now, whether it be one jab at a time and he missed, or 1-2 punch combination and he missed, he still was the aggressor. He's the champion in his backyard. Period. Devon Webster, brother in Super Chat. Fans remember fighters' resume more than accolades. That's a fact. Salute my brother Devon Webster in Super Chat. I never said that he outpunched him, outdid. No. You said Blue. I said Josh was throwing. I said Josh was throwing punches. He was throwing punches. He was the aggressor. Period. King Judah, brother in Super Chat. You are only as good as who you fight and who you beat. Oscar De La Hoya lost lost some of his biggest fights, but is a legend because of them, because of the many fought. Agreed. Catterall did let up. I started watching King of the Hill, Blue. Yeah, he let up. He slowed up in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round. I watched the fight more times than one. I just said that Josh Taylor wasn't overly accurate. It wasn't like he was dominating. He just was the aggressor. He was coming forward. He's pressing the fight. He showed that he was more desperate in the fight. And Jack Catterall was trying to make a miss, ducking underneath punches, tying up, grabbing up, holding on, not throwing his left hand, not being active, not landing the left hand. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So you thought you were going to get a dub on Josh Taylor like that? You're sadly mistaken. So Alan Day, what's going on? So the brother said nobody is aggressively calling out Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford ain't aggressively calling out nobody either. Tito Shatana, what's going on? Relly F, what's going on? Drummer 700, what's going on? I'm not saying that I thought Jack Catterall did enough to win the fight. I knew it wasn't going to be enough on the judges' scorecards. Y'all not paying attention. I said that I thought that Jack Catterall won the fight, but I knew he didn't in the championship rounds. He just didn't do it enough to get the victory. It just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. Really, my brother, what's going on? Crawford is good, but hyped up all at the same time. I like Terence Crawford, very good fighter. I just think that Jermell Charlo is a different type of guy. He's a different type of dude, Jermell Charlo is. Y'all not giving Jermell Charlo enough credit for his skills. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's always one. King J, brother in the super chat, he said, Bud not calling nobody out but Spence, then saying he don't want Spence. He is sitting on the sidelines selling wolf tickets about fighting Charlo. Salute my brother King Judah. We got another guy in the building, Jay Scott. Oh, you're a Bud detractor for sure. Okay, now how did you come up with that conclusion? Watch this now. How did you come up with that? Where'd you get up? So I'm a Bud detractor, Blue, for sure. Go ahead and tell us. What did I say that was untruthful? Go ahead. Ethiopian eyes. What's going on, great brother? Come on, Jay Scott, tell us. Y'all just be saying stuff out of turn. Arsenio, what's going on? That's the problem with this generation. You be using words out of turn. Man, this dude just be hating on this dude. Man, stop using words out of turn. What are you talking about? That just sounds silly. That sounds silly. You run around using words out of turn. Oh man, this dude just don't like this dude. Because I'm telling you the facts. That sounds silly. What are you talking about? Now go ahead and since you used the word, now explain to the people how did you come up with that conclusion? And truth, not emotional things. Saying Bud can't run through 154 like he did the other weight classes. So because I'm telling you, Terence Crawford can't run through 154, a weight class where he's smaller than everybody, then that means I'm hating on him? What are you talking about? So if I tell you Boots Ennis can't run through the heavyweight division, well, then that means, oh, Blue, that's because you just don't like him. So if I tell you Canelo can't run through the heavyweight division, right? Then that means man, you just don't like him, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? What's wrong with you dudes, man? I don't understand. Boy, oh boy, man. Blackwater Boxing Brother Super Chat. Bud conquers defeat souls like a coat vulture, scavenging Spence leftovers. Spence unifying, still doing the heavy lifting while Bud taking shortcuts. You can't make this stuff up, man. People just say anything, man. Tony Harrison is 6'1" with a 76-inch arm reach. He gonna come in the ring about 165 pounds, and you talking about, oh man, he just gonna go right through him. Man, you sound crazy. Cowboy 489, what's going on? Matthew Watkins, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Douglas Duran, what's going on? Janina Brissett, what's going on? Oh man, he just gonna walk through. He gonna walk. So, because I'm telling you, he ain't gonna walk through the division. Mean I don't like him. What are you talking about? Darius Gill, y'all, what's going on? Mr. Holmes, what's going on? I watch you and your energy to Bud be negative. Okay, so you watch me tell the world that he's the best fighter in the world. That's negative? Watch this now. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Meet the Kenners, what's going on? Watch this now. Now, Jay Scott, don't disappear. Dan the Man, what's going on? Miguel Morales, what's going on? Don't disappear now. Jay Scott, now I expect you to stand on your square. Clayton Wright, what's going on? So when I say Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world, that's negative? Go ahead and tell us. Go ahead. I got to say that? I don't have to say that. It's my opinion, brother. I don't have to say anything. His own promoter, his own network, and his own promotional company thought otherwise. So why do I have to say it? He signed the top rank at ESPN, and they said Lomachenko was better than him, who already had a loss. So why I have to say it? Now, I don't have to say anything. It's my opinion. A pound for pound list is opinionated, brother, in case you didn't know. So go ahead. Let's tell the world, why did I say it then? Is it negative? Yes or no? I ain't got to say a thing. I choose to say that. That's where you're wrong. I don't have to say he's the best fighter in the world. They don't even have him as the best welterweight in the world, bro. His own promotional company got Errol Spence as the best welterweight in the world. John Moore, what's going on? So why do I have to say that? I don't have to say anything. So now go ahead, try again. Nas, hey, what's going on? See, I deal with facts over feelings. And when you deal in feelings, you're going to say silly stuff. So now, again, I'm asking you, why do I say he's the best fighter in the world? Now tell us. Because we just established I don't have to say anything. I can tell you that Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter in the world like everybody else is saying. I don't say that. Ask the rest of the world, and 90%, ask the fighters in the world, 90% of them, the sport of boxing, they're going to tell you it's Canelo Alvarez. So come on, Jay Scott, explain to me why I say it then. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. And who else did I pick against Terence Crawford to beat Terence Crawford outside of the fact that I said I feel like Errol Spence will edge him out in a split decision? Outside of Errol Spence and a whole nother weight class above him, right? Who else did I say going to beat Terence Crawford? Go ahead, tell us. We'll wait. Douglas Duran said, you say arguably. No, I never said Terence Crawford is arguably. No, I addressed Terence Crawford as the best pound for pound fighter in the world. I say Canelo Alvarez and Errol Spence are arguably considered to be top three. Jesse Sanchez, what's going on? I said Terence Crawford considered the number one best pound for pound fighter in the world. Never said arguably. Al-Jalil Sawab, what's going on? Blue pick Boots to be Bud. I didn't pick him to be Bud. I said he can be Bud. I didn't pick anybody to win the fight because I don't know if Boots is going to win those fights, yes or no. I said Boots have everything it takes to beat him. So Al-Jalib Sawab, when did you hear me say Boots is going to definitively beat Terence Crawford? Go ahead. Tell the people. Y'all just be coming here making up stories, boy. Al-Jalib Sawab, you ain't never hear me come definitively say, hey, Boots is going to beat Terence Crawford. I never said that. I said he has all the skills to beat Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Loving Al Gaither, what's going on? I said Errol Spence is widely considered to be top three best pound for pound, top three. I never put an order. And I said Canelo Alvarez is top three pound for pound. Some say he's number one pound for pound. When I said Terence Crawford, I said the number one best pound for pound fighter in the world. I never said he was arguably anything. Walter Robinson, what's going on? Didn't you put up a headline saying Boots beats Bud in one of your thumbnails? Okay, I'm going to say it again. Let me say it again. You didn't for sure hear me say anything. Stop putting words in my mouth, okay? If I said it, I would tell you I said it. Miguel Rosario, what's going on? I said that Terence Crawford, that Jerron Boots Ennis has everything it takes to beat Terence Crawford. And if I said that Boots beats Terence Crawford, I was telling you what somebody said. Finish reading the entire title before you comment on it. If you didn't finish reading the entire thing, then you shouldn't comment on it. Never start reading a book from the back. So if I'm telling you that somebody said that Boots is going to beat Terence Crawford or giving you news about what somebody said, then don't repeat it. Don't rebuttal it as what I said. I didn't say that. And then you hear me say that. Walter Hobson, what's going on? Tito Shatana, what's going on? That's the problem. We like instant gratification and don't like to finish reading the titles, don't like finish reading or doing our research. Young Dad, what's going on? That's the problem we have. So you come here talking about, oh, Blue didn't say nothing. Blue said Boots is going. I didn't say that. I said that Jerron Boots Ennis. I'll repeat what I always say, and I'll say it again. He has all the tools to beat both of them. It's like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford had a kid. He could do what both of them could do. It's a 50-50 fight. Yes, I think that he could beat Terence Crawford, and I think he could beat Errol Spence. but also vice versa. G Junior, what's going on? But you just came in and said that I said, like I said without a shadow of a doubt. I didn't say that. Y'all just be making up stories because you choose not to finish reading titles. You just read partial, or you don't read the quotation marks. That's not my problem. Tody Johnson, what's going on? I'm at work. That's why the late response. Cool. Still didn't answer the question, though. IGM Tim, what's going on? King Judah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Dude said Bud only want belt holders, but I've never heard him yelling strap season. Thurman doesn't have a belt, but Bud wanted to fight Ugas, said shut up before he beat him again. All Bud did was cut it down. What's going on? Jerome Boots Ennis is that dude. R. Stokes, what's going on? Jawan Davis, what's going on? I believe Jerome Boots Ennis is the truth. Get the likes to 1.1K. How are we 2 hours in and we just teetering on 1,000 likes? That's ridiculous because I don't say it. Clayton Wright, what's going on? Christopher Johnson, what's going on? So y'all be going and watching other people's content, what other people saying, and then you come back and make it like it's my truth. I ain't never said that. So don't put that jacket on me. And how would I know that? All I could do is give you my opinion on the fight. Mark J, what's going on? Until I actually see the fight. I never definitively say anybody's going to beat anybody because I don't know. And neither do you. So I don't do that. Francion Arcelius, what's going on? Where you been at, brother? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? I've never done that because I say who I think is going to win the fight. Boots isn't hype. Shaking my head. No, he's not hype. He's the truth. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.2K. Get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button. Rosario Gold Coast Lupe. What's going on? Where you been at? Salute to Africa, man. Where you been at, brother? Yeah, Relly F. They want me to be wrong so bad, they'll just put words in my mouth. Didn't even finish reading the title. Oh, you said. Man, it's a question mark there. You know what a question mark means? I'm asking a question. Oh, you said. No, I didn't say nothing. Did you read it? Oh, that's right. I ain't see the question mark. No, because you was just so keen on me being wrong and wanting me to be wrong that you read something. Oh, yeah. See, Blue said. No, I didn't say anything. Will Jack, what's going on? Hope Nell, what's going on? Oh, Adam, what's going on? Oh, Blue said. Boy, y'all be quick to put that jacket on me, huh? Quick, fast, and in a hurry, boy. Blue said. Blue ain't say nothing. Does Jerome Boots Ennis have the skill to beat them? For sure, without a shadow of a doubt. No doubt about it. That dude is the truth. That dude is Magician 989. What's going on? Virgo, Lion Man. What's going on? That dude is the truth. The truth. But don't put the jackets on me. Walter Hobson, what's going on? King Judah, brother super chat to all Boots. Hey, I'm a Spence fan, and Boots is the only fighter not named Canelo I'm worried about. Dude is the truth. Devon Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, they got to, Devon Johnson. They just be making up stories on me. Oh, Blue said. I ain't say that. Y'all got me feeling like Richard Pryor, man. I ain't never said that. No, I did not. You said you was going to take me fishing. No, I did not. Mr. Flicks 2, what's going on? Warrior Class 3rd, what's going on? No, I did not. Jerron Boots Ennis is the truth. Let me open up the phone line, man. I want to hear your thoughts on this Jermell Charlo, Terence Crawford. Unique business. What's going on, great brother? I want to hear Terence Crawford, Jermell Charlo. I keep saying Jermell Charlo for what? Terence Crawford, Jermell Charlo. I want to hear what y'all thought. And please, don't drag it out, good people. And can we get the likes up to 1.2K, please? Smash the like button. We should be past 1.2K. Smash the like button. Clayton Wright said, nice prior reference. Yeah, you remember that? You said you was going to take me fishing. No, I did not. Jay Scott said, answer my call. I thought you just said you was at work. That's why you was slow to text. I answer whatever call come through. I don't know your number. See, there y'all go. Be putting jackets on me again as if I'm not going to answer your number. I don't even know your number, brother. Through True Thought TV. What's going on? I don't even know your number, great brother. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from, great brother?
Yo, Blue, I'm calling from Compton. This is really up.
Woo, Compton in the building. Hey, man, I always wanted to come to Compton, man.
Man, it's nice, man. It ain't bad as people make it out to be.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure, man. I've been to LA 1,000 times, man. I've never been to Compton, though, man.
Oh, man, it's right around the corner.
I got. Do me a favor, great brother. Turn me down in the back.
Okay. All right, there you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But go ahead. What's your thoughts on it? Just keep it clean for me.
My personal thoughts on Jermell versus Bud is I don't think Bud lasts. Like, later on in the fight, I think Jermell will put him down. I think he's too chinny for one, and I think that Jermell is a way better boxer than people give him credit for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think that people just take away from Jermell Charlo. They don't respect T-Bugs. What's going on? They don't respect the boxing skill of Jermell Charlo. You know what I mean? He was before he got with Derrick James, he was considered a pure boxer. Jamal was a knockout artist. He was the thumper. Well, he came up with Derrick James, and he became the thumper. You know what I mean? I think that's huge because he showed you different facets of his game. He showed you that he could be a pure boxer at the same time he showed you he could be a thumper. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But he don't get enough credit. Look how he set up the fight with Jason Rosario. Look how you can't make a mistake. Tony Harrison made a mistake. Sound good? Right. It's a 12-round fight. So that's Jermell Charlo's fault that Tony Harrison made a mistake and he capitalized on it?
No, that's his fault for having a good brain and being able to adjust and figure out a really tricky person.
Right. And there's another thing. People just don't realize Tony Harrison is big, 6'1". He got a 76-inch arm. He extremely long arms. And the dude is probably the best pure boxer at 154. Tony Harrison, it was no fight that you could point to and be like, man, he was losing that fight. None.
He outboxed pretty much everybody.
Everybody. He lost all his fights. He lost making a bad decision or fatiguing. And getting caught. So it's just like we just get ridiculous with he just gonna go up there and walk right through Tony Harrison. Man, stop.
No.
They're gonna look like. And then the thing is, you people forget Tony Harrison gonna be about 165, 168 pounds.
Yeah, he's hitting a lot harder than they think.
Right. And exactly, he hitting a lot harder than what people think. And guess what? Ain't nowhere Bud could go in the ring to get away from Tony Harrison.
No, he's gonna test so many traps.
Too many. And he's just too rangy.
And a lot longer than people think.
And the dude's footwork is exquisite.
And people don't give Jermell credit for breaking that down. That's a lot to break down.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So people don't understand the adjustment that it takes to beat a Tony Harrison. You think because he lost these fights that he lost. Oh, that means I could. This guy gonna go up there, man. He lost, man. Please, man.
I highly doubt it. I don't think that Bud would go up and walk through anybody at 154. I think that he have a good fight with somebody.
Everybody, and again, it's not. See, this is where the problem comes in. Is people think that because I say that, oh, I'm taking away from Terence. I'm not taking away from him. He's a great little fighter.
At 147.
At 147.
I feel like max out at 147, he's great. Like, he'll be a good fighter at 154, but not great.
But exactly. And that's my thing, right? It's going to be hard. Errol is bigger than him. And I'm like, phew, that's still, look at now Errol is bigger than Bud, right? Now look at the pictures with Errol and Jermell Charlo. Look how much bigger Jermell looked than Errol.
Yeah, and they sparred together, and they say that Errol gives them problems.
Right.
So they got to put that in perspective too.
Right. And so, but that's the thing. So Tony Harrison, look how Errol is bigger than Bud. Jermell is bigger than Errol, and Tony Harrison is bigger than Jermell.
Yeah, I see Bud kind of getting ate up at 154. I think he should stay at 147.
It's just a lot to ask of him. Not that I'm not saying he can't, but you see the difference. Right. I'm just saying you see the difference when you go. Those dudes is a reason that once you get past 147, the glove size change.
Yeah.
It's a reason.
And the one thing that I'm glad you brought up the name, I'm glad you brought up Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is the truth, man. Not being biased, I think he just got everything to take. It might not be fast, but I think that people just can't be Errol. That's my personal opinion.
Man, that dude he's the truth. He's definitely the truth, man.
He's nice.
He definitely the truth. For sure. But yeah, what else you got for us, great brother?
Man, that's pretty much it, Blue, man. I just wanted to tap in. You know, I'm always plugged into your channel, man. I really respect the boxing brain, man. I think you're spot on. I think it's unbiased. Oh
man, I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Yeah, when I come back to LA, man, I got to come to Compton, man. I got to see it, man.
Oh man, you good in Compton. You good the real way, man, all the way around. I
appreciate you, great brother. Yeah. We got to tap in. So inbox me on Instagram, man.
I got you, Blue.
All right, say less.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Tito Shatana, brother, super chat. Boot need a real test, like give him the Ugis after he lose to Errol, or give him Butev as food. We need to see him on that level. No, I agree. I would love to see those fights if they accept it. Darnell Helton, what's going on, my brother in super chat? I don't want to see Boots fight your Dana Ugis. He lose to Errol Spence. I'm not gonna get no credit for it. What's going on, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but with that, with the Jermell and the Crawford fight, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be sweet, but I just think people don't give Crawford like the credit he deserves. Like, I understand he's fighting G-level fighters, but he's not going 12 rounds with him. He's getting them out of there. I mean, winning 3 weight divisions ain't easy. I don't care. A lot of people, never boxed, never been in the ring, but that ain't easy to accomplish. He beat an undefeated Gamboa. He was undefeated at the time. He wasn't like the Gamboa that fought Haney and them. Like, he was a prime Gamboa.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford, he can go up to 154 and make some noise, but it definitely ain't gonna be easy.
Right. So my thing is this, right? When he fought Gamboa came up in weight, right? And Gamboa hurt him. Kevin Qualls, what's going on?
He did.
So now imagine, just Big General, what's going on? So now imagine Sean Porter was putting pressure on him. He was having trouble with Sean Porter's physicality, right?
Right.
And his strength. Sean Porter ain't got near the size, the power, or the skill of Jermell Charlo. And neither does Gamboa.
No, they don't. But Sean Porter also, you look what he did against Errol Spence, right?
No, he did. Yeah, but even Errol ain't their size.
Yeah, but
Now,
Sean Porter ain't sweep, man. Sean Porter, he's a good fighter, man.
Oh, for sure,
Like,
for sure.
I'm done in championship rounds. Like,
no, I'm not taking nothing away from. I'm not taking nothing away from Sean Porter. But do you think Sean Porter could rough up Jermell Charlo like that?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
That's what I'm trying to.
Crawford would take the approach, like you see how he fought Poster, right?
Mm-hmm.
How he came in there, box, jab to the box, jab, right hand. I think he'll take more of that approach than what he did against, that was his whole approach going in there with Sean Porter. He wanted to get him out of there. That was his mindset going into that fight. You can tell. He stayed in the pocket with him. He didn't have to do that. Then when he started jabbing, when he started following his range, he started racking up rounds. I don't think he's gonna come in there and trading with Charlo. That'd be death.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. So, but the thing is, trying to outbox Jermell Charlo is going to be very, very difficult because boxing matchup Dwayne Freeman's it's going to be very difficult because he don't have no physical advantage over Jermell Charlo. Is he much quicker than Jermell Charlo? No. Is he more rangy than Jermell Charlo? No. Do he have more power than Jermell? He rangy, but
he is rangy for his size.
Oh, for sure. But
he got a 75-inch reach.
Yeah, he got 74-inch arms. 74-inch arms, but Jermell Charlo arms 74 as well.
Yeah, but we seen with Charlo, like he get lackadaisical in the ring. Like you seen the fight with Castano when he got in the middle of the ring. Castano couldn't do nothing. He jabbed him. Like he just gets too lackadaisical in the ring. Like when he fought Rosario, you see that was a masterpiece, breaking him down to the body, dropping him. It's just like he's inconsistent at times, and like that'll be a 50-50 fight. Like I ain't saying Crawford gonna beat him, but that'd be good. That'd be a good fight to everybody. I mean, Crawford, man, he's not sweet, man. Crawford a Hall of Famer, man.
Oh, for sure.
And I ain't a Crawford fan. I just like his work.
No. See, my thing is this. This is what I'm saying, and people are getting misconstrued, right? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, right? What I'm saying is,
you never said he wasn't, though. I don't accuse you of hating on him.
Right.
You never said he wasn't a good fighter.
So what I'm saying to people is this: great big men beat great little men. You follow what I'm telling you? So it's just like this, right? If I put Floyd Mayweather in the ring with Roy Jones, I don't care how good Floyd Mayweather is. He ain't going to beat Roy Jones. Because Roy Jones has the intangibles Floyd Mayweather do, but he got something else. He got size. That's why his weight class is for a reason. Right?
No, that's a fact. Yeah, that weight class ain't easy.
Yeah, right. So
I got one more question for you.
So hold on. Let me say this real quick. Right? Canelo Alvarez is skilled, talented, went to 175. Canelo Alvarez is not going to beat Alexander Usyk at cruiserweight at 200 pounds. It's not going to happen.
No, not at all.
Right. And it don't have nothing to do. Right. It don't have nothing to do with Terence Crawford Canelo Alvarez not having skills. It's just now you're talking about a big skill man with a little skill man. It's weight classes for a reason.
But you can't lie, though, Blue. It makes you think. I mean, that fight makes you think, though. Like, it ain't.
Well, Usyk and Canelo?
Makes you think. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? That makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, but here's what happens, right? Is people don't realize just how much bigger they are. See, you got to keep this in mind, right? See, this is okay. You get a 140 pounder. They move up to welterweight, right? For instance, Mikey Garcia, right? When Mikey Garcia decided, I'm going to go up to 47 and fight Errol Spence. Oh, Mikey got talent, skilled, right?
No, I don't know what he saw.
No, right. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Mikey was knocking everybody out. The dude was 37 wins, 34 wins by knockout. He was undefeated. He was pound for pound top 5. Right? But when he moved up 7 pounds, that's Terence Crawford moving up 7 pounds now. Now, when he moved up 7 pounds, you saw a distinct difference in size from the first time they went to the press conference. Right? Ned Bennett said Mikey started at 126. Terence Crawford started at 130. That's only 4 pounds difference. And this is what I think y'all failed to realize. Terence Crawford he started his career at 130. He was just a champion at 135. And then 140, 47. So what I'm saying is, now you asking him, Will that strong? Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So now we're saying to go up there. When Mikey got in there with Errol, we saw the size difference. Completely different. It's completely different. You have some guys that are anomalies, right? You look at Manny Pacquiao. He's an anomaly, right? Roberto Duran, right? Some dudes are anomaly, right? Sugar Ray Robinson, right? Some guys just have those special traits.
See, maybe I'm wrong because I put Crawford. I'm almost putting him in that anomaly because he looked even stronger at welterweight. Like when he was at 140, like he was stopping dudes, but it wasn't at the rate he's on now. Even though they're not A+ fighters, I get it. They not. They're not even a Thurmans of the world, but Short Porter's a good name, cool. But he looked even stronger. Like you seen when he got in the ring with Porter, he got cut up his shoulders. Like that's the biggest I ever seen him.
Right, no, but you got to keep in mind, that's 5 fights in.
Right.
That ain't his first fight. That ain't his first fight at welterweight. His first fight, he ain't look like that against Jeff.
I don't agree with him going straight up to 154 fight. No, I don't agree.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at it took him time, but now look at the fight, right? With Terence Crawford and Jose Benavidez Jr. That size was giving him a problem. The range and the size and the jab and the move and the size, the length of Jose Benavidez Jr. was giving him problems. That's why he didn't figure it out till the 10th, 11th, and 12th round.
No, so I think from the 6th on, he figured Benavidez out because Benavidez he was just standing there. Like he wasn't
right, but
the jab, he wasn't keeping his distance. Like he wasn't a smart enough fighter because he probably could have made some noise in that fight, but he was just sitting there showboating, saying you ain't hurt any. Like he could have did more than what he did in that fight.
Yeah, because he couldn't move because of his leg. But look at his, but look at his length and his how it gave Terence Crawford problems, and he ain't nowhere near the skill guy with the power and the athletic ability and the strength and the ring IQ is Jermell Charlo.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm just kind of down on Jermell right now because he disappointed me so bad in that Castano fight. I just couldn't understand why he kept just falling on the ropes. Like come on, Derek James, he knows better. He wasn't even listening to Derek James that fight. You know why?
Let me tell you why, right? Because we fail to give Argentinian fighters enough credit for what they do. They have it's very awkward and unorthodox style. All of them have, and they give you trouble. It's the same reason why Madonna beat Adrian Broner and gave Floyd Mayweather trouble. Because it's hard to gauge what they're doing, right? Look at Sergio Martinez, right? Those types of guys they give you problems. They're unorthodox. It's very weird style. Even in the second fight when Floyd clearly beat Madonna, right? No problem. But look, when he caught Floyd, if there was more time in the ring, when they said he quote unquote knocked Floyd 2-5, which wasn't true, but when he caught Floyd, Floyd tried to pull counter. He ain't nowhere near as skilled as Floyd. But when Floyd went to pull counter, he timed him with that unorthodox style and caught Floyd. Boom! You see how Floyd's legs locked up? And if there was more time.
But see, Madonna and Floyd, they got the same measurables though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. But still in all, it's the 5'8"
fighter. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's still in all, it's the way they deliver their punches. It's not the size. You understand? It's the way. It's the trajectory, the way they turn their punches and throw their punches, and the way they work their way in. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the Cuban school of boxing. The Argentinian school of boxing is very difficult to deal with. And so what I'm saying is, like, even the first fight, you see Floyd was trying to jab, and Madonna's coming in, and then before Floyd know it, where's Floyd? On the ropes doing this, high guard. You see what I'm saying? Floyd was attempting to keep him in the center of the ring. He would pivot him, everything he do, jab him to the soul place, Madonna high. It's just a difficult. It's just the way they approach is difficult. Now, I do say Jermell should have, he should have been more physical with him, force him back.
He didn't even throw the jab enough. He could have threw the jab 1,000 more times than what he did.
Yeah,
He throw that jab enough.
and I feel like he could have, he could have forced his way back into the center of the ring with his size and his strength.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, why did he he easily could have lost that fight.
Facts. That's a fact. He just did, but that's what I'm saying. This rematch, he's gonna knock out Castano by 7th round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he ain't
That's
gonna.
quicker than that.
Mm-hmm. But hey, I appreciate you, great brother. Let me get to the next call. Let me get to this dude Jay Scott. I want him to call in. I appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. Darnell Helton, brother, in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. I appreciate you. Big General, what's going on?
Call from
King Judah.
My brother, what's good with you? Hold on 1 second, okay?
All right.
Salute to my brother Steve Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, are we short Tank fights on June 4th because he responded and said his date is the 28th to 22. The only month falls under the 28th is May. Plus, if Haney fights on June 4th, that will be a big conflict. You think? Well, they fought June 4th and December 4th, December 5th. So I wouldn't be surprised. Jermaine Whitehead, what's going on? So if he fight May 28th, I could see that. Salute to the brother Steve Young. But May 28th is around the corner. So, but I would love for it to take place May 28th. I hope it takes, but that's only a week apart. It's only a week apart. But if hopefully it do take place May 28th and get it over with and move on to the next. So I hope it do, Steve Young. But if he said that, anything's subject to change, that's only a week apart. So I'm not surprised if they change the date. Not surprised. Willette Strong, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. She said, Drew hate missing, said Blue, I hate missing you now. Got to get up at 4 a.m. I go to bed early to catch you late. Oh, appreciate you, queen. Blessings to you. I'm going to start going back on my regular time. It'll be around 8 o'clock. It's just today I did an interview. Y'all see that come out soon. I did a nice interview, man, with special guests on the show. So y'all see that come out. But my brother, King Judah, what's goody with you, great brother?
Man, I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, great brother, man. Taking it easy.
Man, look. Yeah, I was calling in because I just want to start by saying two different things I want to touch on. The first thing is, I know what the show about, the Charlo and the Crawford situation. I got two answers to that. The first answer is that, first of all, I don't believe he's gonna fight Charlo at all. I don't believe it at all. But for the sake of boxing talk and content, we can talk about the hypothetical. And the hypothetical is I don't see him beating Charlo at all. Based off, like you said, with the size, the power, and the skill combined. I don't see Crawford beating Charlo at all. And I think he knows that, man. And it's like I said, I would have to see that to believe it. I don't believe he's willingly going to fight Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's kind of my thing too. Before the boxing talk about it, boys, how this fight may play out and things like that. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening where Crawford can find a way to beat Charlo, even with all his skills. He can outskill Charlo and still lose.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see that. Like, just based off, I just think Charlo was just too powerful. It's not just his power either. The fact that you're dealing with somebody who is a skilled boxer. You know what I'm saying? Charlo is not a, he's not a bum by any means of the imagination.
Mm-hmm. And that's my thing, right? Normally, it's not taking anything. People will get it and misconstrued. I'm not taking anything from Terence Crawford. I'm just saying that a great big man, 9 times out of 10, he beats a great little man.
Right.
That's just now again, you have anomalies, right? Duran beat Iran Barkley. You know, these things happen, right? There's a reason Roy Jones, with all his athletic ability, his skill set, he ain't go up there and say, I'm fighting Evander Holyfield off the bat. I ain't going up there and fighting Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson. No, he went up and fought John Ruiz.
Right.
Because it didn't have nothing to do with skill. John Ruiz was just bigger and stronger. He's the more skilled, the more talented, the better athlete.
Right.
The skill wasn't on an even playing field or even close. Now you go up there and you compete against Evander Holyfield. Now it's a different story.
Right.
Now you're talking about a guy that can set up his punches. Now you're talking about a guy that's skilled, a guy that can use his jab, a guy that can put combinations together, a guy with a chin. Now what you going to do when he have moments? Because he's going to have moments.
Exactly. And that's the thing about it. You know, this is a fight, so nobody, even Floyd, good as Floyd Mayweather is, like you just brought up, toward the end of his career, you know what I mean? We started to see Floyd get touched. So if you get in this ring with these dudes, they're going to hit you back. So what's going to happen when you in this ring with Charlo for 12 rounds maybe, and this dude actually hit you back? I just don't see him, after I've seen a couple punches land from Sean Porter, I don't see him standing up to Charlo who landed on him for 12 rounds.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's my thing. And it's like, and like you said, he's on the wrong side of football. He's going on 35. So
right.
We don't know when Father Time is going to say, hey, that's enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just don't know. Manny Pacquiao, he was a freak athlete, but even him, when he fought Margarito, he fought him at 150, not 154.
Right.
And Margarito had a rehydration clause, right? So he couldn't go. These dudes, you talking about Tony Harrison ballooning, and you got to factor in, when they fight Terence Crawford, they're going to make sure they balloon up now. When they fight each other, you know, they may be like, all right, let me stay around this way so I could be quicker, so on and so forth. But they know with Terence Crawford, I'm going to impose myself on him now.
Right. That's the advantage that they know they're going to have.
Right. So let me go ahead and make myself, they may normally come in at 160, 165, right? Because welterweights, let's be real. Terence Crawford, the night of the fight, he probably 154. And they welterweights, right? So imagine Jermell Charlo. What did he weigh one night of the fight? He well over 160. He might be 170.
Exactly.
So imagine, and if you can't hurt him, and you can't keep him honest, and he's coming forward, what do you do now? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, how do you?
Right.
It's here's the thing, right? They are going to have moments. Even John Ruiz had some moments here and there sparingly against Roy, just not enough to affect him. But when Jermell Charlo has a moment, that moment could be catastrophic to you.
Right.
And the thing is, I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he's incapable of doing it. I'm just saying that Jermell Charlo is better than what people are thinking. He's mobile. The dude can move when he wants to. He can box. He has a long jab. His punches are straight. He has power. He has a chin.
Right.
When we seen him knocked out, what makes you think that he just gonna go in there and knock this dude out?
And I was thinking about that too, because as far as I've seen, I mean, Jermell Charlo seems like he can take the punch. Well, you have people saying, well, you know, Terence Crawford beats him easy, or Terence Crawford gonna knock him out. I haven't seen anybody, I haven't seen anybody impose their will on Jermell Charlo yet.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Tony Harrison was out, but this is what people not failing to realize. Tony Harrison wasn't trying to engage with that man.
Right.
He was trying to outbox that man. That's a completely different story.
Right. I like Tony Harrison. I mean, you touched on it earlier, man. He has top-notch boxing skills. That's the first thing I noticed in that first fight. He has top-notch boxing skills, and he tried to come in. His skills were so good
He was able to fight the same opponent twice, and his boxing skills were still there. It's just at the end of the fight, Jermell Charlo got him right where he wanted him at. If it wasn't for Jermell Charlo being able to put the power on him, Tony Harrison would have won again. And that's just a testament to his skills.
And again, right, it goes back to what we was just saying. Tony Harrison is a pure boxer with speed, boxing ability, size, and strength.
Right.
But when those dudes like Hurd and Jermell Charlo have their moments, it costs him the fight because they're going to have the moments.
Right.
You have to stay perfect for 12 rounds, every second of every minute of every round when you're dealing with them. You cannot have no lapses in the ring with them.
Exactly.
Because it's going to cost you.
Exactly, man. And unless you're somebody who's just as powerful and aggressive and rough, like that. That's what I say about Pastano. I just believe some people, like his style and his mentality makes him able to do what he did with Charlo. You know what I'm saying? You have to be that rough, rugged type that's gonna give and take, things like that. But if you're sitting back waiting to counterpunch Jermell, or you're gonna try to pick your moment when you're gonna trade with this man, if you're not gonna make it your point to trade from beginning to end, you're not gonna be able to choose a certain spot to say, well, I'm gonna trade with him now. That can be the time when he knocks you out. And I don't see with Crawford fought Porter, when you losing all these rounds and you kind of running around the ring and then you just click this switch to say, well, I'm about to win the fight now. That's not going to work with Jermell Charlo. That might be when you get knocked out. When you think, I'm going to go in here and now in the 12th round, I'm going to try to impose my will. That may be when you get knocked out.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? Now what your advantage is the southpaw stance. Now Jermell Charlo's right hand is your kryptonite.
Exactly.
And we saw him struggle with Kell Brook's jab. So I'm not saying, again, that he can't do it. I'm just saying Jermell Charlo needs to get a lot more credit than what people are giving him credit for. You're comparing him to a guy Tony Harrison, who is 2 inches taller than him with a 3-inch arm reach advantage over him, and arguably the best pure boxer at 154. Again, Tony Harrison was winning all those fights.
Right.
It's his mental lapse and his fatigue, his conditioning that cost him no fights. If he had his conditioning on point, Tony Harrison is undefeated.
Exactly. I don't think enough people realize. I think casual fans don't, when they look at somebody like a Tony Harrison, they don't realize they're looking at top-notch boxing skills. They don't realize this.
Exactly. They don't understand that Tony Harrison's skill set. When you got Errol Lara saying he's just as good as me, his boxing ability, that says a lot.
Exactly.
And people don't realize how big Errol Lara is.
Right.
It's just people don't understand when you go up that, there's a reason. Once you cross that 47-pound mark, the gloves get bigger.
Right.
It's a reason. That's the middle mark. That's the halfway point where they say, all right, these dudes is big, man. These dudes is big, man. They ain't little dudes. Right. You know what I'm saying? One punch changed everything. You can trade with a Sean Porter and get away with it.
Right.
You can trade at times with Kell Brook and possibly get, man, you saw the difference when Kell Brook tried to fight Triple G. He had success, right? But again, once Triple G have his moments, like Amir Khan was outboxing Canelo, right? But once Canelo had his moment, it's over.
Right. Because to trade, like if you think about even in something simple that in theory, to trade with somebody who's naturally big and hit harder than you, it's not smart anyway. Because like you said, you can have your moments with these dudes, but as the fight goes on, their punches are doing more damage than you. So you're breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
You can trade with these guys if you want to, but you can use the what do you call it, the machismo, the pride to keep you on your feet for a little while. But these bigger men will break you down.
Mm-hmm.
As the fight goes on.
And not to mention, this is another thing into consideration is that how much energy it takes to stay away from a fighter and outbox him.
Right.
That takes a lot of energy where you can't have a moment where you just relax. What is he going? When Jermell Charlo gets close, you gonna tie him up? No, you ain't gonna tie him up.
Right.
That ain't gonna happen. And then what happens when the referee break you in the inside?
Exactly.
See, these are little things.
And another thing is, what if he actually gets behind in this fight like he normally does? You know, Terence Crawford usually falls behind in the scorecard. If Terence Crawford gets in a situation where it's late in the fight and he needs a knockout, so that means you have to be even more reckless to try to get it. So you have to open up more to try to get a knockout on a guy who's bigger than you and he's harder than you.
Exactly.
So I don't see it. And another thing is, that's just not me saying that Terence Crawford, like you said, it's not me saying that Terence Crawford can't beat Jermell Charlo. But the point is that people trying to, when you mention this fight, a lot of people making it like, oh, that's easy. You know, Terence Crawford easy. That is not an easy fight.
Right.
That's going to be the hardest fight. That's the hardest fight of Terence Crawford's life if he takes the Jermell Charlo fight.
Right. It's the most impressive win. If Terence Crawford beats Jermell Charlo, that would be the most impressive win in boxing this decade.
Right. It would be. It would be. And see, that's the thing. And I think that's why he's even mentioning this. He's thinking about doing it because to me, that a fight like that is what would make him telling Errol Spence, "I want 50-50 justifiable."
Right.
It's not being undisputed. It's not the accolades and all these lower weight classes against these bummer fighters. What would justify that? Like you said, in boxing is who you beat. And
right.
That's why. Look what happened when they interviewed Errol Spence about Keith Thurman. He said that when he came back and fought Barrios, he said he put on a respectful fight, and that in itself probably opens him up for an opportunity at a championship fight. Mm-hmm. It's who you fight, it's what you actually do, and who you fight that creates the opportunity. So, like you said, if Terence Crawford goes up in weight and beats Jermell Charlo, there's no way that he won't be able to come back and realistically say, "I want 50-50 to fight Errol Spence."
Mm-hmm. Guess what?
Now it actually becomes a conversation.
He beats Jermell Charlo. That's good.
Yeah.
When we see, this is one thing we don't realize. When Roy Jones beat Ruiz, right? When you mention Roy Jones today, what's the first thing people think of? He went all the way to heavyweight. That's his, because it's such people don't understand how hard that is.
Exactly.
So the first thing you think of, Roy Jones went all the way from 54 to heavyweight and beat. Yeah, that's an enormous achievement. It's a reason people don't dare to cross them lines. It's a reason. A la Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks is a great fighter, right? He wasn't the same when he went to heavyweight. Now, was he?
No, not the same.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. It's a difference. And if that dude, Michael Spinks, wasn't skilled and talented, it's a difference. Different when you go up there. But I appreciate you, great brother.
Okay, yeah, man. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right.
All right.
Alan Day, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bud Cheney talk is out of pocket. Bud never been in trouble in his professional career, never been close to being stopped or badly hurt. He physically, mentally beat Porter. Charlo, no problem. Okay. We're going to find out. My brother, Boss Red 357, brother in the super chat, he said, look at Floyd versus Cotto at 154. Nose got busted. Facts.
Call from.
All right, turn me down in the back, great brother.
Okay, yeah, brother, yeah, okay.
No problem.
What's going on, dude?
My brother, hold on 1 second, okay?
All right.
Cut it down, brother in the super chat. He said EJ performance against Danny is one of the most underrated ever. Fresh off the rack and made a great fighter look regular like nobody else could. Agree. Mike Big Boston, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Mike Big Boston. What's going on, my brother?
Well, I be in the chat, but I guess y'all don't see me sometimes still, but they don't be letting me do my super chat. That's why I be shooting the cash out to you, bro.
Really? Man, this is amazing, man.
That's me that be shooting the social skills. I be shooting that to you right there on the cash app because it don't be having my cash app symbol on my tip no more.
That's amazing, bro. That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, I had to switch to Terrell Smith because y'all couldn't see it no more, so I just put social Smith up there.
Unbelievable, man.
But yeah, I was called to talk about this. Well, the first thing people forget, right? Jermell Charlo, his first 26 fights, he only had 11 knockouts. Jermell Charlo had 11 knockouts in his first 26 fights. That man was they used to classify him as a slick, swift hands, a slick boxer. He was a slick boxer. He was quick. He had quick hands and quick feet. And he was a thinker. That's the way they classified him. And he was everybody off his boxing skills. He only had 11 knockouts in 26 fights. That's nothing. Then, you got with James, and then he became a knockout puncher. So, he don't revert back to the days like that. But he can still revert back to that. That's what people don't realize. But now he's just going to walk a man down now. Because that's like a man with a new toy. You just get a new toy. You want to use it all the time. But, I had to do all this work dancing and boxing with people, and I can just get them up out of there. Now you can get them up out of there, It's called work smarter, not harder. You feel me? So you got the power to get somebody up out of there. So they sit here underestimate Charlo. Like, I mean, I'm an Errol Spence fan, but I'm also a fan of boxing. Like, I love Crawford. People say you can't love both. I love both of them. Because what both of them bring to the game, man. Like, Crawford, he does stuff that we haven't seen. Spence, he doing stuff that we haven't seen. And plus, they provide us with good entertainment and great fights. And they give us a chance to watch greatness in the works. And, like, first off, Charlo, he's a lot bigger. Like, all right, Crawford is 5'7", 5'8", right? Charlo's almost 6 feet. That's almost 5-6 inches different.
Yep. He is 6 feet. They classify him as 5'11" because Jermell is 6 feet.
Yeah, big twins. You feel me? Big twins. Now, people don't realize that's almost a 6-inch differential when they stand beside each other.
Right.
When you see that, it's a big difference between that. Secondly, Bud, like I said before about Bud moving up in weight, when he was at 140, that wasn't his optimal weight. When he got to 147, I think that was the best weight for his frame. That's why he's knocking out everything that he gets up there to, because that is the perfect weight for his body. And Canelo, he's moving up because his frame can hold more. Some people's frame can't hold but so much without getting saggy and laggy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your body is built for it, you can keep going up until you can feel all the way out. But as he's getting up in the weight, he's losing his speed. And for a guy like Crawford, he needs his speed. And he get up there with Charlo, whose body is more accustomed for that weight to fill out. Then that's going to negate Crawford's speed because he's carrying around extra weight. With Charlo, his body is adept for that weight. That's just like when people carrying weights and everything. If you weightlifting or if you're dragging something, you carry for your size. You don't see no guy that's 145 going to their bench press 200 right off the gate. You know what I'm saying? It's what your body's accustomed to. And I'm not even just take Charlo out the equation for a second. But Crawford, I can't see him being Erickson Lupin right now. The guy that that Charlo knocked out. Everson Lupin is a slick boxer that Charlo knocked out because of the size. These guys are big, man. They are big. They can bump, and they got boxing skills. See, when you sit there, when you're on the same level, it's intangibles that separate you. But when you are basically on the same level and this man got pounds and strength over you, then that puts you at a distinct disadvantage. That's why Canelo, when he moves up, notice what type of fighters he's fighting. He's fighting that European tour as he moves up. When he's moving up, he's not fighting no Mexicans or no black fighters as he's moving up. You see, he ain't thinking about the Morel. He's not thinking about none of them people. He's thinking about that European tour. Because, he feel like, they may be technical, and they most of them up and down technical, fighters. Like, you got people that's just technical, and then you got people that's special. He fight all people that are technical, that that they got nothing special, like, fundamentals. Like, when you got a basketball team, you got a superstar, then you got the people that do all the fundamentals right. He fights people that do the fundamentals because he I have said against Canelo, but you know, he does a few things special. And the things that he do special, he do it very well. So, you know, if you push him over the people that are just fundamentally sound, and that's the way he picks and does his thing. But like I said, he knew back in 154, 160, where he didn't want to go. He jumped away from Charlo and that Andrade because he knew they were special. And Floyd took that man's confidence. Like, right there, he's not trying to, like, Reynoso does that. He's not trying to get back in the ring with somebody that can pop, move, slip, you know, all that right there. Because one thing about Canelo, I watch all his fights. See, right there, he ain't worried about nobody hitting him and hurting him. Because everybody that he's fought, you can't name nobody the last 8 fights they got a big punch. Nobody the last 8 fights got a big punch. All of them fiddle in the last 8 fights. But his hands are quicker than each one he's went up against. And, you know, after he realized they can't hurt him, you know, he walks him down. And like Deontay Wilder said it best, you got to be perfect the whole fight. I just got to be perfect for 1 minute after the fight, or a couple seconds after the fight. I just got to be perfect. So you see, he was losing some of those fights, but, you know, he was just good for one split second. And boom, there they go. And that's how it is with that. And that's like Crawford when he fights Charlo. He's going to have to be perfect for 12 rounds. Because if he let his foot off the gas for 1 second, this dude that's equally as skilled as him, faster, longer, stronger, he thumps him. It's not going to be no ramming, his legs buckling. It's going night-night. You see the way he gets that boy Errol saluted, right? Saluted had just got up into that weight class. He thought he was ready. Then he got hit with roll man strength. That's roll man strength. That's why you got 10-ounce gloves now. Ain't no more 8-ounce gloves. These are 10 ounces because you go with roll man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a so you're venturing into a whole different area, man. It's a whole different ball game.
And see, that's the difference between him and Errol Spence, though. See, Errol Spence started at welter. Crawford started at flyweight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he started at 130. Errol started that way, but Errol has a much bigger frame than Crawford. Like, I've seen Errol when he was up there eating that Papa Nose and all that stuff, and he was walking around about 185. Remember when he was doing that before he fight? He was walking around about 180, 185. Yeah, he was carrying that weight way on them. And see, you know, when he spar light heavyweight. Like, I've seen the videos, you know, he spar light heavyweight. He spars Charlo all the time. And remember, Charlo said he was a southpaw killer, but Errol said that's one that you don't. And even Charlo admitted that Errol gives him the business because Errol is just that special. And Errol, he gets big too. And like Errol said, in 147, you can't see the best from Errol Spence because he's weight drained down here. When you see him there, I think Errol be at his prime weight at 154 or 160. Between those two weights right there, we'll see the best out of Errol Spence, just like we see the best out of Crawford at 147. See, you know, everybody has a peak. Like, you climb, you elevate, and then once you reach your peak, what happens after you reach your peak?
You plateau.
You decline. You plateau, then you decline. See, right now, 147 is his peak. Fast, strong. You know, he got his ring IQ. But who's to say if Crawford go up to 154? You know, that's more weight on him. So, you know what's the first thing that's going to go? His speed. That extra weight will go down, and for his speed, for his frame, his speed's going to come down. That's going to rest with your footwork, that's your hands, your feet speed. And that's the first thing that happened to Roy Jones. You know, his speed dropped off. You know, his reflexes. So, you know, some of the mistakes that you could have made in a lower class, you can't make now. And you might misjudge the timing because you used to be at a certain weight. And once you misjudge, this man is used to being at this daggone weight, he's going to time you and he's going to give you everything that you thought you had. You're going to wake up thinking like, damn, what happened? And it's been happening plenty of times with people moving up. Plenty of times. You know, James Tony went up to cruiser, but you know, see what happened with B-Hop. B-Hop moved up there, moved up and fought Joe Smith. Joe Smith retired that man.
Light heavyweight.
Yeah, B-Hop was the man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that power transcends.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize power transcends skill.
Right.
Like, you can have all the skills in the world. Like, I'm not Deontay Wilder hater. I mean, I like him because the stuff that he was doing for his family, you know. But if we had to say pure boxers, Deontay Wilder, he had a shot. He had a punch. I'm not, the man, he started working on his jab, but he was like a Shaquille O'Neal. Like Shaq, all you know, you give it to him down low, let him score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want Shaq at the free throw line. You don't want him to shoot no jumpers. You just want him to do his bread and butter. That's Deontay Wilder. You know, he got that bread and butter. Hit him with the right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not going to dribble. You know, he ain't got no free throw. So, you know, Deontay ain't about to jab. He ain't about to do all this. You know, he just got to hit you with the set it up, hit it, boom. And he can throw it from any angle. And that's just like certain people is. You know, what you're good at, that's what you're good at. Like you said, he ain't got to be perfect before a fight. All he got to be perfect for one moment.
Right. That's exactly.
Crawford got to worry about that from any of them guys up there.
Mm-hmm.
Lubin ain't lost that Charlo fight. Lubin been knocking stuff out.
He's gonna knock out Fundora for sure.
Yeah, Lubin, that man. I see when he did that squat and then walked into the dude and dropped him. Yeah, the boys hit hard at 154. Hold up.
Yeah, he gonna knock out Fundora, man. Fedora give up his height. And I seen him wobble a few times in the last fight. Man, all Lubin got to do is just stay disciplined on defense, slip his punches. He going to be on the inside in no time. Once he get on the inside, it's over.
The best thing that happened with Lubin, and the worst thing, it was too early for him to get in the ring with Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
They threw that man in that ring with Charlo too early.
Mm-hmm.
Too early. Like, he didn't even get a chance to get warmed up in the fight. Like, it was so.
Yep.
But it taught him something. He lost his oath. Once the person lose their oath, I see they get a lot more. See, people, they got this misconception from Floyd that you can't lose that oath.
Mm-hmm.
But once a boxer lose that oath, he ain't got nothing to lose now. He can take as many chances as he wants to. He'll take the fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, that third move was to take fights now.
Mm-hmm. It's motivating.
Yeah.
Motivating.
Now he ain't really got to lose like that. Lubin and Crawford will be a great fight. And you could really put Crawford above Lubin today.
Yeah, I like that fight.
But Crawford's a great fight. But the reason why I'm saying that Lubin and Crawford could be a toss-up fight is because Lubin has skill. He has speed. He has power. He can box.
Mm-hmm.
But he's stronger than Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
He's bigger than Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they were both at 147, I probably still give it to Crawford right there, but at the 154, it's a whole different ball game, bro.
And Lubin is a southpaw with a great jab and a lot of power. And he's probably faster than Terence Crawford too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Crawford going up to 154, he's gonna have that extra weight.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are used to that weight, and they still got the speed with it though.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Crawford, he's getting long in the tooth. And
Mm-hmm.
you see, he ain't as fast as he used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
He ain't as fast as he used to be.
But let me get to one more call. Let me get to one more caller. Okay. I'm opening the line up to. I'm opening up the line tomorrow.
All right. Everybody hit like and subscribe. I'm out.
Appreciate you, great brother.
All right, brother.
All right. All right. Yes, sir. Hey, man, what is these dudes talking about in the chat, man? What are you talking about? Good, man. Get those dudes out of here, man. For surely Sean, my nephew in the building. What's good with your great brother? Dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what's poppin'? Salute to you. How you feeling, King? How you feeling? Man, these dudes talking about rub your bed and all types of, man, come on, man. What's wrong with you dudes? Get the likes up to 1.2K. I mean, these dudes is weird, man. Those dudes up out of here, man. Supreme Leader Snoke, what's going on? These dudes is amazing, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on? Yeah, man. Mustafa Malik, what's going on? Yeah, man. Dude is weird, man. Yeah, get the likes to 1.2K. Smash the like button. I'm going to take one more call. One more call, and then I'm going to get out of here. It's 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, for sure, Sean, man. These dudes is amazing. Mike Lee, what's going on? I don't know what they talking about. Dudes don't be having nothing to do. Too much spare time, man. Way too much spare time. Amazing. Amazing. Get the likes to 1.2K. Martin Luther King Jr., what's going on? Much love to you, too. True Thought TV, my brother, what's going on? Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? Throw the rain, cut him. Yeah, man. Kareem Jabbar, what's going on? Somebody said they outside your window. Yeah, it's just weird, man. Al Green, what's going on? Joe Hart. Keith Flick, what's going on? Them likes up to 1.2K. Smash the like button. Can't make this stuff up, boy. People just be saying, though. People be saying some unbelievable things, man. Sosa Smith, what's going on? What do you think of the Star Wars channel? Yeah, I don't know what they talking about, man. They dudes be tripping, man. Dudes be tripping, man. Brian Corbin, what's going on? Yeah, get the likes up to 1.2K. Smash the like button. Amazing, man. Salute to my brother Sean Smith, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. OTG, what's going on? So yeah, man, like I was saying, man, get the likes up to 1.2K. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 1.2K. Smash the like button. 1.2K. Get it all the way up. Let's work, and let's work some more. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes to 1.2K. I'm going to take one more call, and then this show is over. Then the show is over, man. Them likes up to 1.2K. Smash it. James Allen Cooper, what's going on? Blue, why everyone? Thurman. Man, listen, ain't nobody avoiding Keith Thurman, brother. Ain't nobody avoiding Keith Thurman. Nobody. Ain't nobody avoiding Keith Thurman, man. Nobody. They'll fight Keith Thurman. Nobody avoiding Keith Thurman. The only reason that you would make that assumption is that right now people just don't want to, Jepty LaVille, what's going on? Zazamin, what's going on? Hey, Lister Red, what's going on? Only reason that the people they're not interested in fighting Keith Thurman is that Keith Thurman just don't bring nothing to the table right now outside of his name. And people is like, listen, man, we got this way. And see, what happened with Keith Thurman is this, and I'm going to be honest, right? Is when Keith Thurman was on top, you know, Keith Thurman was giving everybody the runaround. Oscar Majil, what's going on? When Keith Thurman was on top, Keith Thurman was giving these dudes the runaround, man. You understand what I'm saying? He was giving these dudes the runaround, and that's the problem. So now they on top, like Errol Spence. Terence Crawford came to the welterweight division. Keith Thurman was talking about, oh, he ain't big enough. He ain't a welterweight. He ain't done nothing yet. You know, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So, when you look at Keith Thurman, you know, so when you look at Keith Thurman, y'all hear my son? So Keith Thurman, when he was on top, you understand? When Keith Thurman was on top, you know, he was giving these dudes the runaround. You understand what I'm saying? And now they in position and they like, all right, we ain't sweating Keith Thurman. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't nobody wanted. You ain't want to give us the opportunity. Lenny asked, "What's going on?" That's the problem with Keith Thurman. Is that Keith Thurman was in position, and when Keith Thurman was in position, you know, he just didn't want to give these dudes, you know, the opportunity. He was giving them the runaround. You know, Keith Thurman was saying stuff like, you know, you know, you're gonna get your opportunity. You know, your time is coming. You know, young pup and things like that. You know, just being dismissive of these fighters, man. And at the end of the day, these fighters has got to the position where now the table have turned on Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman has made it. He's agreed that, you know, Keith Thurman is in agreement that, you know, he dropped the ball. You understand what I'm saying? Keith Thurman, he dropped the ball, and he, you know, Lavenge or B. Baker, what's going on? Salute to Lavenge. Appreciate you, brother. So that's the problem with what happened with Keith Thurman, man. Nobody's avoiding Keith Thurman. It's just that everybody wanted that Keith Thurman fight, and you know, Keith Thurman didn't want to. He didn't want to give them the fight, man. He just didn't want to do it. King Gizzle, what's going on? Jizzle, what's going on, great brother? Yeah, nobody's sweating Keith Thurman no more. They're not sweating Keith Thurman no more. And so that's the problem with Keith Thurman, man. That's the problem when it comes to Keith Thurman. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, people. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up, man. Yeah, you know, so you know, Keith Thurman he let the time. Brian Coyle, what's going on? You know, Keith Thurman, he just, you know, he misjudged the entire situation, man. Keith Thurman could have, you know, been in the mix, man. Hit inactivity, you know, smash the like button, get the likes up to 1.2K, smash it. You know, Keith Thurman could have been in, you know, why was Keith Thurman inactive? You know, well, I had this injury and that injury and this injury and that. Well, then you look at it from that standpoint, cool. Ralph, what's going on? But you let yourself be out the mix. And the WBC and the sanction bodies, is trying their best to put him back in the mix. 222. What's going on? Wendell Aline, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Augustine Lara says, salute, G. I love your podcast. I appreciate you, great brother. Love you too, great brother. Appreciate you. Salute to my brother Wendell Aline, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yeah, man. So that's the problem when it comes to Keith Thurman, man. Nobody's avoiding Keith Thurman. Nobody. Nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Keith Thurman was a guy that, you know, like Terence Crawford said, to beat a man, you got to beat the man. And, you know, they was looking to fight Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? Errol Spence was looking to unify against Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman ain't want to do it. You know, he kept telling Tony Criticos, what's going on? He kept telling Keith Thurman, you know, well, Keith Thurman kept telling him, you know, yeah, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. Your time is gonna come, young pup. You just got to be patient. Your time gonna come. I don't duck nobody. Your time coming, and then he misjudged the entire situation. And then he lost to Pacquiao. And he said, "Oh, I thought that Manny Pacquiao." He said, "I thought Manny Pacquiao was my. I thought Errol Spence was my Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight." Well, he was, and you dropped the ball because you actually got the Manny Pacquiao fight, and you lost the fight. So you didn't even have to. They didn't have to be your Manny Pacquiao moment. You just dropped the ball, man. Chris Massey, what's going on? I'm so disappointed in Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman is a very good fighter, man. I just think he's not motivated. Period. I just think Keith Thurman was not motivated at all. Essentially, Jeffrey Smith, what's going on? That's what I think what happened with Keith Thurman, man. Just not lack of motivation, man. That's what it boils down to. Christopher Bowen, what's going on? Someone need to knock the lip out of Keith Thurman's mouth. Hey, man, I like Keith. Jeffrey Smith, what's going on? I like Keith Thurman, man. It's just that Keith Thurman it's just not motivated, man. That's what I see. But let me get on out of here, man. Yeah, he said the man lost his hunger. My brother Cinnamon Savage. The man lost his hunger. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that, you know, he got married. He started to, you know, view the other parts of life. And Keith Thurman was like, man, you know what? I'm already established. I'm already accomplished. I'm already, you know, successful. It's over. It's unfortunate. But let me get on out there, man. It's 1:30 in the morning. You already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.